But my life is good. Really good. I get to wake up every morning at 5 a.m. and make some soup. It's the best. I love it. I get to lay in a bed by myself all of my life. It's fantastic.
You're playing music too loud, right to jail, right away. You're driving too fast, jail. Slow, jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses. You right to jail.
Where's my burrito? Where's my burrito? Where's my burrito?
Oh!
Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do. It's a video. Sting video.
What is
for credits?
I don't know what that means. To play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
Right.
Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
We obviously didn't communicate clearly. We're here to discuss your surrender, not mine.
Tú eres tan romántico molestando con una vipa. Me preguntas si te quiero. Yo te digo que no estoy lista y no quiero comenzar. No hay nada que empezar. Yo te dejaré atrás. Mientras gano más y más. No estás en mi nivel y tú no eres obligación. No estás motivada y tú aburreme corazón. Eres un idiota sin inteligencia y razón. Entonces déjame tranquila mientras escriba tu canción. Tú eres tan romántico molestando con una vipa. Me preguntas si te quiero. Yo te digo que no estoy lista y no quiero comenzar. No hay nada que empezar. Yo te dejaré atrás. Mientras gano más y más. No estás en mi nivel y tú no eres obligación. No estás motivado. Corazón, eres un idiota sin inteligencia y razón. Entonces déjame tranquila mientras escriba tu canción. Estoy aquí a disfrutar. Estoy aquí pero quiero gozar. Si quieres a mí pero vamos a bailar. Cintura a cintura, papi, tra, tra, tra. Bailando, gozando y me gusta tomar. Pero no quiero pendejos que no quieren respetar. Déjame pendejo, papi, ya no más. Déjame pendejo, papi, ya no más. Estoy aquí a disfrutar. Estoy aquí pero quiero gozar. Si quieres a mí pero vamos a bailar. Cintura a cintura, papi, tra, tra, tra. Bailando, gozando y me gusta tomar. Pero no quiero pendejos que no quieren respetar. Déjame pendejo, papi, ya no más. Déjame pendejo, papi, ya no más.
What is up, everybody? It is your boy Luis Martinez, aka Big Chief Burrito, live with you on a Thursday.
On a Thursday, yeah. We're back.
We're back, baby.
Woo woo! Can you believe it? It's been so long.
It's been so long.
Did you miss me, Lou?
A little bit.
A little bit? I miss you too. Dude, it's crazy. Feels crazy to be back.
Happy Pride Month, Sophia.
Thank you. Happy Pride Month to you, you wonderful ally.
Thank you. We try over here at Team Burrito. We're gonna be talking a lot about Pride Month and stuff today. We're gonna be catching up. This is gonna be a catch-up stream.
Yeah.
If you do come across the stream, go ahead and leave a like. That helps us out a lot. Share it. Let people know you're watching. Leave us a comment. Say hello. It's all well good. We'll let some people get in here as we talk about all the things that are happening in our lives and react to news and culture from a Latino perspective. We just dropped our latest episode audio only. So if you're watching the screen and you want to catch up with anything you missed, a great way to do that is just look for Mi Gente Show anywhere you get your podcast or your audio. Find us, and you'll be able to listen and catch up with all the old episodes. You can also catch up with all the old episodes on our YouTube page, youtube.com/@MiGenteShow.
Yeah, there you go. And if you're new here, just letting you know, we stream it live and then we upload later. So tune in for both, hopefully.
Both. Hey, it's a thing. It's the thing. So let's start off. Let's kick it off with personal news. And obviously, personal news. We're talking about you.
Okay.
Because the whole reason for the season hiatus was your long-awaited trip to Europe, or second trip to Europe.
Yes.
Second or third? Second.
My third will. Oh, spoiler! My third will be in December.
Sure. Winter hiatus coming.
Why not? It'll be, 'tis the season.
Let's talk about that.
It was amazing. Gosh, I don't even know where to begin. I was away for 3 weeks ish. Went all over the place. I went to Paris for the second time. And then from there, everywhere else was my first, except Rome. Went to Austria, went to Poland, Krakow, Budapest, Slovakia, Slovenia, Ljubljana specifically, Venice, Rome, and Napoli, where I solo traveled for the first time ever. So that was exciting.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It was awesome. I mean, it's impressive for the fact that it was 3 weeks, because Jesus, it was a lot, and I came back exhausted. I needed a vacation from the vacation.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
As we show you guys, I need to get the rest of these pictures.
Yes, I know. I have so many more. Yeah, I'll send you. I did my best at representing Mi Gente. I had to take some stickers, do a little sticker action. And so whenever I would see a nice building, a landmark or so, Sacré-Cœur, that was in Paris.
What's this guy that you covered?
I don't know, but I covered him. He was also, I wanted legs. The joke had legs. What can I say?
There you go.
No, he was also like half ripped, so I didn't feel too bad.
All right. Oh,
that one was cool.
The Arc de Triomphe.
Yeah. There's some. I got pretty crafty with the pictures, not necessarily the ones that I'm in, but like angles and stuff. It was cool. I'll send you all of them.
I got a bunch of them. I noticed I was gonna ask, did you do any Vatican ones? Because I would have been a little.
Oh my God, I would have. Okay, no, I was okay. So here's the thing about Rome is I literally only had like one day and like a 24-hour span. It wasn't even one full day. It was like we got there at like, let's say 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
We had one night, and I was leaving the next day at like 5 or 6.
Oh, okay.
Was my train to Naples, because I'd already done Rome. I've been to Rome, so I was kind of like, okay, I just want to do something during the day, and then I'll be off to Naples. So the Vatican City, we get there, we're making line because my friend was like, I just want to see the Vatican. So we went, and there was a long ass line, and I was like, okay, this is abnormal. I'm like, yeah, it's not peak season. This is a little weird. And the lady behind me hears me, and she's like, it's because the Pope is going to speak at 12 p.m. today. And I was like, what time is it? And we look, and me and my friend are like, oh, it's 11:45. He's speaking now. Okay. So I got to see the Pope headline at the Vatican City randomly.
El Popo.
Yeah. He said some words of wisdom, let me tell you. And that is how I converted to Catholicism. So
That's what pushed you over the edge.
Yeah, you know, I found Jesus. Found Jesus in Europe at the Vaticano.
Did it feel religious-y?
Oh my God, there were nuns that like traveled from like the Philippines, like all over the world. People that are like, this is their one and only reason, you know, like to come to Europe. Like this is it. And here are me and my friend who are both like atheists, like, you know, just party people, don't care for religion at all. And we just so happen to stumble upon it. So it was a nice little juxtaposition, I guess.
Okay, you didn't let it get to you too hard.
No, it was fun. It was fun. We took some selfies. We took some pictures.
What's up, Kenny? Thanks for tuning in.
Kenny!
Yeah, we're back, baby.
Yeah.
We're back, better than ever.
There was that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I noticed you didn't take any inappropriate selfies at the concentration camps. That was good. Glad you resisted the urge.
It was very difficult to resist the urge. Yeah. No, honestly though, I texted you that day. That was
you were like emotional. You were like,
yeah,
as one does. I mean, obviously you're a human, so
yeah. My thing is like, I just like nothing can really prepare you because you hear so much and you know so much about history and like you're like, I know what happened. I get the gist of it, but man, just being there is a totally just different monster. And that was my second concentration camp. I've done Sachsenhausen before. And not to say that concentration camps are nicer than others, but like Sachsenhausen is where like the like, you know, bougie like sons of princes went, you know, and then Auschwitz was like literal like pits of hell. So, and then Auschwitz is split into 3 separate camps. So we did the first one. One was an actual working camp. They don't even show you that. And then, but the other 2, Birkenau is kind of like the big one that people know. But there's the other one where they did the experiments on people and like they just take you room to room telling you what happened. And that first camp we did probably like a 3-hour ish. Yeah, it was a long tour and I just broke down. I was crying. I was emotionally exhausted. We were all emotionally exhausted. And at first I think I thought I was weird. I was like, oh no, like I'm crying, like and I turn around to my group because I was there with the tour group and everyone was sobbing, like everyone in tears with tissues, the men, like everyone. And I was like, okay, we're all experiencing this together. And then after that, the tour is over. And then they're like, okay, so now we're going to go to Birkenau. And we're like, fuck, we have another one.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when I texted you because we had to take a bus there. And so you're sitting in these emotions and it's dark and like you get to Birkenau and like, walking through where that girl was taking a selfie, I'm like, there's no way someone would be tone deaf enough to take.
It wasn't
a
even a
picture.
selfie; it was just like a pose picture.
Yeah, like a pose
on the train tracks, like
exactly. Like I was like, no way someone is that tone deaf. Like this is the most like to me traumatic experience. Like you're seeing the train tracks, you're seeing Birkenau, and we're walking to it. I'm like, there's no way someone's gonna be like, hey, take a picture of me. Like it's not, that wasn't the vibe. So I messaged you in a wrath. But it was very impactful. I highly recommend everyone go see concentration camps, just really anything that has to do with history, especially in that area of Europe and Eastern Europe. The more east you get, the more I feel like you have to say.
And there's a lot of because I remember from documentaries and stuff that I've watched that sometimes there's a town like not too far away from there. It'll be a concentration camp, and then there'll be a town, and people that were living their lives in a just a regular ass town in Poland that were acting like nothing was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times when they liberated those concentration camps, they would bring all of the people from that town, and they would force them to walk through the camps and just to be like, look, you know, you can't get away with saying that you didn't know this was right here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think I wouldn't say that Krakow is like close enough, but yeah, it's crazy because, and mind you, I don't know about Auschwitz. I think Auschwitz has the reputation for being in the outskirts, so not a lot of people knew.
Mm-hmm.
Sachsenhausen, that's a whole different thing. But yeah, this one specifically, yeah, it was scary. And it was very far away from the public, but now they did build a lot around it. It's weird. It's weird to go to this really historical spot that is dark and gritty and like it's scary and then you see like a street and a school and like you see like shit around it. It's very weird. I'm like, how do people just see this every day? That's interesting. But
No, yeah, I guess.
it's a big touristy site, so makes
I
sense.
mean, and then never forget that's the thing. That's also almost like because even in New York at the World Trade Center, they have people that are taking selfies with there's commerce, there's a tourist aspect to it to keep it going, to save it for future generations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And still people will deny it.
That was one of the biggest. I think that's what I like about traveling the most is probably cultural exchange and just talking about these heavy topics with people from other places of the world, because everyone experiences it differently, right? So I had these really cool conversations with Australians, English people, Canadians, and we just like compared and contrasted our school system and how we learned about World War II and kind of the narrative behind it. And and then that led to more, of everyone's cultural scars, like me talking about Native American history and stuff like that, and how they are not taught that. And I was like, what is wrong? I was like, no wonder I fought with so many Spaniards. Y'all don't get taught this. This is crazy. Like there was genocide, you realize it? And they were like, no, we didn't. No, we discovered land. What do you mean?
Insane. Yeah, we're the heroes. We're the
yeah.
The
And it's like,
Santa Maria. What
sweetie.
you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's so that was Europe. So and then Naples. That's obviously
Got a tattoo.
Got a tattoo. Look at you. Got a tattoo.
Yeah, I came back tatted up, inked up, baby. I got two.
Starting to fill up those arms. I see.
Yes, not as much as you. I still need to get flags here, but whatever.
You're gonna get the Mexican flag right there.
Maybe I don't know. I'm trying to get. So my goal is a sticker arm. So I think the next one's gonna be like boop, but I just want it to be like random little things.
I like that. I like that idea. I might. I mean, it's too far gone for me. I gotta.
Nah, yours is a full sleeve. You gotta commit now.
Yeah, no, I gotta commit. Maybe I'll do like sticker like on one of my legs once I'm done with my arms.
Sticker leg, do it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, that might be cool.
Yeah.
So and then party. Any wild any wild parties that we should know about? Anything that you like to admit to on stream or no?
I will not admit to anything, but I will recommend happily Budapest. So fun to party in. Guys, they have 2 bars that are like bar clubs, but like, oh my God, one is this like, I wish I knew the name, but one is this like abandoned mansion that they turned into this like really awesome nightlife, like 3 stories, 1 billion rooms, and there's like a room with couches and like film noir playing in the background. Like it's like every vibe you can possibly. You want a rave? It's over there. You want reggaeton? Over there. Like so cool. So Budapest was like probably my favorite to party. I found some parties in Paris because the last time I went, I was like, there's no nightlife here. And I found a street, Bastille. I finally went, but not impressed. It was pretty much North Park. So Paris has yet to impress me. Except for their cabarets. Go to a cabaret if you're ever in
Paris, not so good.
Yeah, the party scene, not too great in Paris, but the cabaret scene, mwah. Yeah. So yeah, I think, and then Poland, I got very drunk on shots because that's what you do in Poland. We were there on a weekday though, so given.
I realized that when I made that joke about when you were like, oh, in Slovenia, and I was like, Fastvania is my favorite. I was like, my God, that just came out so naturally as a dad joke. I'm so bad.
I love it. You're a stepdad. It has to be, right?
I was like, man, that just transitioned into like dad jokes.
Oh man. But that's the thing is like that is how our travel delirious sense of humor was. It was nothing but dad jokes, bad puns. Good times. I miss it.
Yeah. Well, we've been going through hell on earth here while you've been gone.
Catch me up.
Catch me. Oh no, shit. I'm going through 130 tabs as you talk here. I really like seeing I really like seeing all those pictures of like the Alps and like when you where you first were, like all that nature, all those cities going
Oh
there.
my
That was awesome.
God. I completely, totally didn't mention Austria, and that was my favorite. Like, that was legit my favorite country, my favorite place, my favorite experience. Because I got the local experience. I went to visit a girl that I had met in Barcelona 5 years ago. And we became friends, we became, online acquaintances. And then I was like, I'm gonna go visit you. And she was like, I'll host you. And she fucking did. Like, I'm talking, everyone hit her up for tourism needs because she took me everywhere and we did everything. And that was lies. That was the best party. She dressed me in like their the dirndl, the garb, the traditional garbs over there, lederhosen and all that. And she was like, which one do you want? Lederhosen. And and so I wore I looked like Little Red Riding Hood. And I was just chugging beer, and they drink so much beer and they party like Mexicans. And I felt at home. It was great. Yeah. yeah. That was the best. That was probably one of the best nights. We did not make it home.
This should be your profile picture. I don't know why it's not.
I think I'm going to change it. I think I'm going to change. Yeah, you're right. It should be.
This is
Not
definitely.
who cares about Chichen Itza? It's
no. This is we're looking at some of your travel pictures here. Oh,
Budapest is nice. Look at me, Budapest.
Sun's out, buns out over here.
Yeah.
This is where's this? This is
that's just the pit stop in Slovakia. But man, the Alps are amazing. And if you see that one in Venice, look at the street in that corner. It says Sofia.
Oh, in this one?
Yeah. Mira. Square Sofia Square.
Sofia Square. Look at you.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I still have to upload Naples. That's the one that's missing. But other than that, I finally got to see the Colosseum. Oh, that was my thing in Rome. Is like I don't need to be here. I just need to see the ruins because I didn't get to go inside last time. We didn't make it. We got too sidetracked getting gelato. As you do.
As one does.
As one does in Rome. So this time around. When in Rome, get gelato, don't see the Colosseum. So this time around, that was like my one and only thing to do. And I went to see the Colosseum and the Roman Forum. And I like the Roman Forum a lot better. Not going to lie. If you have to choose, if you only have time for one, not going to lie, Roman Forum all the way for me. I really loved it.
Let's keep it. Stick to the classics.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm like, I don't think I have anything else to report. Europe's doing great. Everyone's seems like they're doing great.
Everybody's still there.
Everyone's still there. Oh, there were protests in Paris. I will say that, but I didn't get to go. I missed them. I didn't see them.
Oh, we got a video on that if you want to watch it.
Oh yeah, go for it.
You want to watch that?
Yeah. If you have it at the ready, maybe later.
We'll play it later once we get past personal news and everything. And then tell us a little bit about the reaction show that's coming up. So I know that's become. I know we've teased it for months.
Yes. Let me see if I can really quickly send you the link. But yes, okay. So the reality show.
Chat if you want, or send it to me through Facebook, whatever you want.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get it right now. So the reality show, it's called Coming Out for Love. We've been leading up to it and talking about it for a very, very long time. And so it was supposed to premiere on Valentine's Day. However, it got postponed until Cinco de Mayo. So 5th of May. And I was gonna be in Europe, so we had to also backtrack the React show. But it officially came out. Was it last week? Yes, I have been slowly filming using StreamYard. Slowly filming each react to each episode, and I believe I've filmed episode 2 already. That should be released this Saturday, and the episodes will be releasing on the OML YouTube channel. OML is collaborating with Coming Out for Love. If you want to see, it's gonna be the full first episode. I got to react to all of it. So if you want to see the first episode for free, go watch it. It's on OML. Lou's gonna pull it up whenever he gets the link. And I will also eventually be posting it on my own personal YouTube page, but that's probably later. But yeah, OML.tv, go to their YouTube channel. They will have the episode. Moving forward, starting episode 2, 3, and so on, it's only going to be little clips. So this is the only one that you get for free. After that, it's in order to tease, so y'all can order it and watch it in its entirety.
What's up, my lovely people?
Oh my God, that is me.
It's definitely you.
That is me. So yeah, it's just me reacting and doing my derpy things that we do here, but while watching a very lesbian reality show that I was on.
Full derp.
Full derp. Yeah.
Never go full derp. All right, I'm gonna post the link in the comments so people can check it out.
Link is posted, baby.
And then I will, after this ad plays, I'll pull up a little bit so we can take a look at it. Coming Out for Love.
Yeah, and if you want to watch the full season, go to comingoutforlove.com and use the code Sophia in all caps SOFIA to get 10% off.
Nice.
As you can see, it's my backdrop. What's that? Tortilla.
They got double Sophia tortilla.
Triple no. Hey, Oh, and then I changed a little corner. Eventually, if you fast forward a little, I changed it to Mi Gente Show there. And I was like, go follow.
Okay. All right. So this is a little preview of episode 1. Hello.
Look at me gushing over Ghana. I love her. So yeah.
Hey, like, hey, look,
I know. I was like, really? I had to come in with this model, beautiful, gorgeous human, and like I'm over here just San Diego, trencita with the short shorts. And
there you go.
Yeah, there I am. Wait,
where are you?
I was sitting. Just wait. Just leave it there.
There you are. There you are. You're in the show. Look at you.
I'm in there.
All right. So if anybody wants to watch episode 1, look at you.
Yeah, full episode 1 reaction just on there. I don't think they cut out that many things on that one. Dizzy Miss Lizzie, I missed you too.
Oh, yeah, nice pick there, Miss Lizzie.
Yeah, looking good. You have to come on the show and tell us tea soon.
Yeah, we definitely need a Swiftie update.
What's Taylor Swift up to? We gotta know.
Yeah, so much. She's up to so much. All right. Well, Coming Out for Love coming out. Coincidentally, obviously, June is Pride Month. And so rainbow. And you might be asking lots of celebrity tea. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
lots of tea. Just let us know when we're back live. We're probably going to be streaming Tuesdays or Thursdays moving forward as we normally do. We'll try to keep to a set schedule, but you're always welcome. And obviously, and we'll get you on.
Yeah.
So Sophia, you might be asking yourself, Lou, you're now. What have you done for?
What have you been up to, Lou?
What have you done for Pride Month? Well, funny you should ask, Sophia, because yesterday I went all the way to Sycuan Casino to get this bottle of water that they had. Yeah,
that is the only reason you went. Yes,
that's the only reason. So no, but when you go to the casino and you gamble, you're like, hey, can I get a water? And then they gave me this, and I was like, why are you trying to indoctrinate them?
Were there so many boomers just angry?
No, nobody gave a fuck at all.
See,
nobody.
water.
Everybody's like, oh, free water. Thank you, Sycuan. You're a corporation that cares about making money.
Of course.
But the interesting about this bottle of water, Sophia, and I'm going to take a sip right now. I'm going to only take a little sip because it actually cost $460.
What? Did you say 460? Sir, I asked, sir.
Oh my God,
460.
400. Yeah, when you go to a casino and you play a tournament and then you sit down at a cash game,
poker,
and you lose a little bit of money. At least I got the Pride bottle though. So
you got the Pride bottle. Yeah,
I got the Pride bottle. I brought it home.
Well.
I'm enjoying it. I actually got like 3 or 4 of them during the day. But yes, this particular bottle of Pride water cost me $460. Yes.
Wow. Yes. Okay.
I feel it in my bones right now. No, actually,
Goddamn.
Everybody knows that I love playing poker, and I love and it had been.
I thought you were good.
Ouch.
Sorry.
It hurts. I used to go to the casino all the time with my dad, and I used to take him to all the tournaments in Sycuan. And since pre-pandemic, when he was getting up there, we hadn't gone for a while, and then obviously the pandemic we didn't go. So this was sort of a healing journey for me yesterday because it was the first time going to the casino without him, and the casino and I expected to see a lot of, but I saw maybe 3 total people that I remember from before, that from the last time I was there, which was probably about 4 or 5 years ago.
Wow.
And so I sat down there, I played a tournament, and then I posted this, but it was funny because I got my tournament seat was table 15, seat 2, so 152, and my father's lucky number, or the number that he used to play in the lotto and stuff like that, was 152. That was his favorite number.
Whoa.
So right off top, I was a little emotional about that. And then I got, listen, yes, I lost some money yesterday. But in poker, it's really, you're supposed to not be results oriented. So I will let you guys know that I am, I did play well, and I got very unlucky. I got very unlucky on a couple of three or four hands where I flopped the best hand, and then the board ran out, and then it ended up being a chop where I didn't get the full pot, but just half. That happened a couple of times, which is super rare and super unlucky. And then I got super unlucky on probably 2 or 3 other hands where I would have walked out of there with like $1,000 if I hadn't gotten literally like unlucky on the last card. So we're not results oriented.
No, we're not.
We're when it comes. This is for my poker heads. We're not results oriented. As long as you are making the right decisions. Basically, in poker, you want to get your money in when you have the best hand, and let the math do the rest. And most of the time, if you play the right way and you make good decisions, in the end, you're going to come out ahead. So I felt comfortable with how I played, and I felt comfortable that the stakes that I was playing at, because I usually play a home game that's like 25 cents, 50 cents.
Yeah.
This was like a $5 like big blind sort of game, so it was a little bit above what I normally play. But I skill wise, I felt like I was equal or better than anybody at the table. It just didn't happen the way it is. But
you win some, you lose some, man.
You win some, you lose some. Yeah. So again, let me take some of my delicious bougie
water.
Delicious bougie $460 water.
Oh no, me duele. Pero you know, the real journey were the friends we made along the way. What? How does it go?
The real fun was on the very quiet drive back from Sequoia. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
No, listen, I've lost $100 and been more pissed than yesterday. Literally, it didn't affect me.
You've also won more, right? Like, you know.
Yeah.
There's
yes. You know, I've won thousands of dollars at the casino in tournaments before.
It's kind of how it goes.
I literally am passionate. Like the top 2 things that I'm passionate about is poker, because like I said, I've been literally sitting when I was a kid and I was with I would literally sit next to him, behind him, while he was playing poker since I was like 7 years old. Since I was been 7 years old, I've been sitting here, and he would grab his cards and he would show them to me, and then he would play the hand. And I would just sit back and I would watch. And that's how I learned. So I literally had no choice in being a poker fanatic from when I was a kid. So to me, it was sort of cathartic actually to go there, to feel his presence, and then to lose, and then just to be like, okay, you know, it did. Honestly, I've lost $50 at my home game and been more pissed than I was last night. And of course, we don't gamble with anything we can't afford to lose. I've been working side jobs and hustling, and I've done really good at my day job over the last 2 or 3 months. And I had some money set aside, and I said, one of these days I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to take $500, and I'm just going to go to the casino, and I'm going to move up in stakes, and I'm going to take a shot just to see how it goes. We didn't get what we needed.
We got a side gig. It's fine. You know, it's crazy though that you got the number 152. That's crazy.
Yeah. It was literally like I got there for the tournament. I tried to sign in. I needed to go get a player's card. I came back. I gave him the money, and he told me, and I was like 152, and I was like, fuck.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah,
he's looking over you, man.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I feel confident. And then hey, if you ever play poker, one of the things that I've learned is when you're thinking about a decision that you're making, always picture that the best player you know is sitting behind you, watching you, judging you. The theory is that you wouldn't make stupid moves when like your tutor is watching you, right? You know?
No, I'll fuck it up somehow. I usually would get nervous. I'd be like, why are you staring at me? And then I'll make the worst choice.
But
kinda how it
yeah,
goes.
so literally I did lose a couple of bucks yesterday, but I feel 100% confident that I made the right decisions and that the results didn't get what I needed. But hey, there's always luck involved. There was no luck involved and there was no horrible people making stupid decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it would
Go play dominoes. No, I'm just kidding. I
yeah,
don't know.
exactly.
So everything has
there-
luck in it.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, especially
Go
yeah.
play chess.
So
weirdo.
so that's my pride story.
You,
so far.
please frame that. Keep it forever. You have to
Oh,
keep
yeah,
that bottle.
I'm gonna be drinking out of it all month. I'm gonna get my money's worth out of that one.
You're like, this is the only rainbow thing I own. I'm gonna pimp it out. It'll be here forever.
Oh well, I was hoping that some we're gonna have some Mi Gente glitter stickers that are gonna show up here in a couple of days.
Girl,
I was hoping they'd be ready for Pride.
girl, glitter stickers. Look at you. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm down.
there was a deal for some glitter stickers. So
You and your deals. Can you show the audience what you got because there was a deal?
because there was a deal. Yeah, it's right there.
This man just yeah, it's a shirt in the background. I was like, "Whoa, that's cool. How'd you get the merch?" And then he's like, "There was a deal. I got this one."
Now, listen, man, I'm a businessman. We got to make moves. You got to make a couple of moves here and there. All right. So let's move on to so besides that, play poker, had a nice cathartic poker event yesterday. I have been busy side gigging while you've been away, trying to save money. I'm trying to I got a car, I've been going to the gym. I've been doing the little things, so we've been just kind of working and trying to get into a good schedule. So
side gigging, baby. We're both side giggers now.
So we should both get some money.
Yeah, I'm trying to move to the main gig now. Sad. Fun employment is coming to an end.
Well, you got a lot of options. We talked about that.
True. Nothing the pod would be interested in, but you know.
We were able to watch The Flash the other day. It was very fast.
It was so fast.
In terms of speed, yeah, he's the number one guy in terms of speed.
Almost non-existent. It's like
almost non-existent. It's almost like he can travel through time or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so weird.
It was very, I'm not even going to spoil it for you. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, not worth it.
No.
Can't tell you. Couldn't tell you. So
Couldn't
fast.
tell you. Won by so fast.
No one will understand us.
No. Listen, we were supposed to go to a screening and we got there late. I'm sorry. Never on schedule, always on time.
We tried so hard. I got to his house at a good time. We were talking. We were like, "Well, we got this. Like, we got the front of the line passes, whatever."
Yeah. And then I realized that the theater was like 5 minutes away. I was like, "Oh, it's 5 minutes away." We got it.
Got even more comfortable. We get there and they're like, "No, you're not watching this movie." We're like, "Oh."
Look, this is a company that I saw the other day. I'm just going to pull it up because they have some cool flash up. This is BarrioDrive.com.
Ooh, Pride is every day. Dude, I want that tattoo. That's so cute.
I like this one. Be gay, do crime.
Hell yeah. That's my motto. Be gay, do
crime. And this has got the homies in love and the...
Oh my God. Dude, I am dying. Look at those vatos. Oh my god.
You should definitely get this as a sticker.
I want to get the male ones. I don't know why. Like those are the one
definitely...
kissing on the neck con el este. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is BarrioDrive.com. I'm gonna put this in the
Any relation to Barrio Dog?
I don't know. I don't even know why. I don't even know why I had this here. Is probably when I was looking at stickers.
Not sponsored. They're
not sponsored, but when I opened up my tab, they do like, oh, this is the reason why, is because they do stuff for DACA and they do stuff for immigrants and they do a lot of stuff. But I guess this wasn't the page that I remember, but when I opened it up, I guess since it's Pride, they have their Pride stuff up. So this is kind of awesome. I like this one. Pride is every day. And I like Be Gay, Do Crime. That's a good one. That's a good. I like that.
I like that saying. I always say
that's a good motif. That's a good thing.
I want to get a tattoo now of those. I need to get a gay tattoo. I don't know why I don't have one. Wow. But anyway.
That comes with time.
Yeah. I have a tomato tattoo. Anyway, unrelated. Let's brush past that. Continue.
Let's skip ahead.
You were saying.
No. So obviously Pride is here. And there was the Dylan Mulvaney stuff that happened, the Bud Light stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, if we could shift a little bit into something more serious for a minute, it is basically the attack on the LGBTQ plus community across the board. And we were, and it was something that was happening. Listen, for the last 15 years or so, I mean, you can go back to the Stonewall riots in New York in the 60s and 70s.
Mm-hmm.
The gay and lesbian movement that in the 80s and then the 90s came more sort of my generation in acceptance of gay friends and stuff like that. Then the 2000s with the millennials, further movements. And for a while we were moving forward to where corporations, because corporations love money.
Yeah.
Corporations aren't allies. Corporations love money.
Capitalism.
Right?
That's what they're going to do.
Know, unless it's like a bike shop owned by gay guys or you know, or a hardware store owned by lesbians, there's not a lot of businesses that, you know, outside of small businesses, there's the corporations and the big businesses that are pro gay are just pro money. And the reason that they changed their logo on June 1st and change it back on you know, July 1st is because they want to appear inclusive. And we've talked about it. We've talked about performative allyship,
absolutely,
and stuff like that. So it's been a thing, but the right's attack on, obviously, you know, Republicans and right wings, they don't really have much substance. You know, Democrats are cucks, Republicans are the devil. I've said that a million times.
You do.
They don't have much to talk about in terms of policy. Like, they don't have a fucking clue what they want. They're supposed to be for lower taxes. They don't really know what they want, right?
Yeah.
And I guess one of the things that they want is they just want to screw over gay people. They're just like they jumped on the trans issue, because, you know, in every state there's like a dozen trans kids that want to play sports out of like 50,000.
Exactly. It's so weird. It's so weird that became their main focus.
So they're like, no. What we want is we don't want people to transition as kids, and they're like, but every single law that they've tried to pass that supposedly to protect kids has now been expanded to affect adults. So in Florida, for example, the law about gender affirming care for kids has been included to where health practitioners and nurses can't provide gender affirming medicine to trans adults, right?
Yeah.
So basically, just to say it, because it is time, let's jump into.
Oh no. Do it. Just do it.
Let's do it. Where is it? Is this it? I'm trying to find it. Hold on a second.
Take your time.
I forgot where it is. Is this?
That was awesome.
Hellscape Watch.
Boom.
All right. And one of the leaders of this fucking idiotic movement is this guy that we've talked about before, Ethan, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
That he's the guy that was walking around Target and like,
oh, I hate him. Yeah, just like
rough walking,
yeah.
Like, oh, I'm a tough guy. Look at this.
You approve of the gay agenda? Softly kicks things.
Yeah, like
look at he kicks a rainbow right here. He's like, oh, gentle punch. Sure. He's been banned from like so many Targets, by the way.
He's been banned. He also got banned from like a place where they made wigs for cancer people because it's supposedly gender affirming.
No. Lego, I think Lego stores as well.
Lego stores. Okay, so here's this fucking douchebag now.
So guys, this June, me and my boy Kyle
are gonna make out.
What happens on bus stops?
Yeah.
Rest stops in the back of this truck, nobody needs to know about.
These men are so gay.
Listen.
The internalized homophobia goes deep with them.
they're satanic pride. Like they're just anything rainbow, anything with a rainbow on it. Now they're
So
pissed off.
it triggers them. Such snowflakes. And like my thing is like for them and people that get so up in arms about trans stuff, gay stuff, is like, bro, why does it live in your brain 24 hours a day? It's not like, you know what, like there's shit that pisses me off, but you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and live my life. But for you, this is a topic that triggers you so hard. It's in your head. You're thinking about trans people, you're thinking about gay sex. Oh wait, what happened? See, you're homosexual. You're homosexual. I hate to say it, but like most homophobic people are homosexuals. I'm sorry, this man wants a dick in his ass. I've said it.
Listen, I've never seen anything gayer than that mustache. I'm just gonna say
Yeah,
that.
right. Like the fact that you're just spending
And
all
this guy's
day
got the
focusing
stash
on
with the
rainbows.
glasses. That's like the most undercover gay look ever. Dude.
They fucked and they repented and they hate themselves.
They hate themselves so much. Just be free,
Just,
baby.
it's
Just
okay.
be
Just
free.
be free. Come to the parades.
Listen,
We
and
have
this
a
is the
great
part that I
time.
wanted. This is the part that I wanted to bring out.
What?
I also
This is
like
Bart.
to hunt LGBT supporters on
And
my
make
free
out
time.
with them.
That's one of my favorite
He
pastimes.
says he wants to. He also likes to hunt LGBT supporters.
Like that's the thing. He wants to get fucked so
I'm right
badly.
here, big boy.
This man is gonna rape and murder so many.
Come
like,
and get it, buddy.
he's
Listen,
so-
man. If it's gay to support LGBT,
No,
listen,
it's gay to fucking come after them 24 hours a day as a pastime. Like, bro, that is scary. Why? Why do you care
yeah,
so
they
much?
must be so bored. Every year, Target has.
Exactly.
Listen,
Ugh.
it's because it became they have nothing else to do. They're bored. They secretly internalize this hatred that they have
Yeah.
for themselves.
Yeah.
For themselves, they hate themselves so much. So they sit there and they go to Target and they say, Target's targeting our kids. No, man, you have 98.2% of the entire store is hunting equipment, camping equipment, groceries, and shit like that. Target wants to make money, and gay people are gay people, right? There's no thing, man. They're so fucking angry. But listen, I feel that as an ally, bring it on, you fucking fascist, homophobe pieces of shit.
Ooh.
Like literally. And this goes to anybody that I know. If you are a fucking closeted homophobic fascist piece of shit, then fuck off and die. Go fuck yourself in your own ass, because that's what you secretly want to do, and fucking die. Because I don't have any fucking room for that. There's no way we're going backwards. There's no way we're going from you getting pissed off at trans kids in fucking swim class to pride sections for a fucking month in Target to now you're going to fight to make these laws that are going to affect people. Like, it's already started in North Carolina. They passed a law that makes it a crime for trans people to use public bathrooms as their live gender. So now what you have is you have all these male looking, male presenting, I'm not even sure, male presenting fucking dudes that happen to have been assigned, female at birth, and they're going and they're walking into women's bathrooms. So they can't fucking win, because as soon as me, right, somebody that looks like me, tattoos, short hair, beard, because they're taking gender affirming stuff, whatever the fuck. But because so that what you actually want is for me, if, for example, if I had been assigned a female at birth and I wanted to walk into a bathroom in North Carolina, I could only walk into a woman's bathroom looking the way I fucking do.
Yeah.
Why would you prefer me to use the bathroom with your daughter than for me to just be like, oh, look at me, I'm a dude, I'm gonna walk into the men's bathroom and do my business, as long as I wash my hands, what the fuck do you care about?
Honestly, bathrooms should just be co-ed. I don't understand. I don't understand why that's so pressing to people. I don't know.
It's because they get scared, because in their fucking mind they're letting they're like, well, That means that somebody could say they're a woman and they could go into a bathroom and they could molest a girl that's in there, right?
It's like, guess what? If someone's gonna molest someone, they're going to do it. Like they're gonna go to the fucking wrong bathroom, whatever. Like it's not.
Look,
not affecting the people that you want to affect.
I will say this. I will say this for people that are against this, right? It is the exact same argument that the right wing uses with guns, which is if somebody wants to murder people, they will do it. If somebody wants to molest people, they will do it. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you a point on that. Yes, there is a point on the gun debate that is the exact same thing. Just change the topic, and it's the exact same thing. If people want to molest people in bathrooms, they're going to molest people in bathrooms. Making somebody who presents as male go into the woman's bathroom, and then what's happening is these people are like, these guys are saying, oh, there's a guy walking into the woman's bathroom, and so they're getting fucking bashed. They're getting assaulted, and then they're getting arrested, so you got these cops kicking like butch lesbians out of women's bathrooms, trans men out of men's bathrooms.
Jesus.
out of women's bathrooms because they're forced to do that. It makes no fucking sense, man.
No.
Get your fucking shit together.
No,
and they won't stop there. They will not stop there. They want to roll back gay marriage. They want to roll back interracial marriage.
Go on.
They want to roll everything back. This is just part of their internal plan, and this is a minuscule part of our population. These are right-wing Christo-fascists, overly religious, fucking self-hating, closeted gays.
Yeah, pretty much. Like my thing is like when it comes to the like banning drag queens from fucking doing book readings and shit like that. Like I don't understand it. I don't understand why people are so pressed to do. Like, here's the thing. If I had a child and I had to choose whether I'm going to let that child be in a room with 100 drag queens or with 100 cis male 40-year-old men, I'm putting that child in the fucking drag queens. And guess what? That kid's going to be so safe. 100%. So, like, that's the thing. Like, I don't understand how people project so hard. The vast majority of pedophilia fucking are men, right? Like pedophiles, sorry, are men, are middle-aged men, religious usually. So the fact that you're targeting somebody who's like a minuscule part of the population for doing something that is so like innocent, like book reading, it is absolutely disgusting. And my thing is, there is a point in ranting and raving about it because it's important and it affects us. But at the same time, it feels so annoying because like, they want, like you said, they want to roll everything back. And it just feels like we had already moved past this. Like we've advanced. And now somehow we've hit this uneducated generation of fascists that are empowered and emboldened to just kind of mindlessly yap and riot when what we should be doing is focusing on things we have in common. Guess what me and that asshole probably have in common? And you. We need healthcare. Okay? Yeah. We could use some healthcare. We could use some government support. We can use some high-paying jobs. But instead, he's wasting his entire day going to Target, kicking down rainbows. Bro, go to a march and focus on healthcare. How about that? Please. That would help all of us.
Touch grass.
Watch grass grow. That would be more helpful. I don't know. Just Jesus. Yeah, so anyway.
Yeah, so fuck all Christo-fascist fucking homophobes for this month, you know?
Yes.
We have a special of
fuck around and find
fucking snowflakes canceling everything. All right, so this is this video that the mayor of Magabell did where they went into Target. I'm not going to play the actual song. But it's like it was #1 on iTunes, which is not saying much because who the fuck buys music on iTunes this day except fucking dipshits. But somebody made a remix about it, and I kind of enjoyed it. So here's a parody of that song.
Yeah. Big goofy, don't ask when Mickey's at. I look like Humpty covered in some shit tats. You got that packs, come here, boy, give me that. I like to think I'm really hard, but I'm really wet. We're done with Target, pushing rainbows on our children. They want to target kids, they should join with our religion. As a Christian, I can tell you, don't want the competition. We've been fiddling the kids since the goddamn beginning. This shit is not gonna work. No one touching on my kid unless they're working at a church. And they wear a little gown, and I know them by name. Otherwise, they ain't taking my son up on a date. No way. Have the meltdowns, cause we're snowflakes. Try hard, okay. In the closet.
Dude, he just made the point I made. I love it.
Man, you went in, fuck, man. You went to Target to film the video,
Yeah.
and so I'm just saying, if that Target had a Pizza Hut, they walked out of there with like two pizzas. They absolutely walked out of there with a pizza or some chips or something. They definitely bought something. And what time did they go to Target that everything was empty? And why are you so fucking angry, man? Target doesn't give a fuck. I mean, Target just wants to sell merchandise. And it all started off with them saying that that lying because somebody went out there and said, look, they have swimsuits with a penis tuck for kids. And it wasn't. It was for adults.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, nobody wants. Why are you thinking about kids' fucking dicks so much? Stop thinking about it.
That's what I mean. I'm like, they are projecting. Like, why is it that trans, gay, and like pedophilia just is part of your brain 24 hours a day? Like, bro, you need help. Y'all need help.
I talked about this with somebody the other day, which was like they had said, well, why is there so much? Why do more people identify as trans? And listen, I have evolved on the subject because do I think that kids at like 10, 12 should make decisions that are going to affect them for the rest of their life? Like I said, for me, it feels weird. Mm-hmm. It feels weird because I know that if I had made some decisions between like 12 and 18, that I hadn't, my life would be completely different in a bad way because you're stupid at that age. But again, I've always felt comfortable in my skin as cis and straight. So I don't know what it feels like not to feel that way. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, I think that if you can transition, and also if there's medical reasons to think that if you want to change, you can detransition, then I think that's kind of how I've evolved on it. I've also wondered publicly because, like I said, I'm an older generation, right? So I'm like, what does trans men do to butch lesbians? How does that happen? Like, are there butch lesbians now that would have come out as trans if it would have been more socially acceptable 10 years ago? And have the numbers on how many people identify as trans men versus lesbian changed over the last few years as trans become more acceptable? The stats that people always point out that I think are smart is, the left-handed conversation.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up. I'm like, it's
right.
Parallel.
It's very clear. It's very clear. Why before like 60 years ago was the number of left-handed people so low? It's because for thousands of years, being left-handed meant you were fucking literally evil. It meant you could be like the spawn of Satan. You could get killed for being left-handed. So nobody was comfortable saying, hey, I'm left-handed. People would try to write with their right hand, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It got to a point where those sort of myths dissipated. And now the number of left-handed people grew.
Skyrocketed.
And it got steady. And then now it's been steady for years.
Yeah.
So when I was growing up in the 90s, you would be at a supermarket and you would see an article and it says, I'm a man stuck in a woman's body. And it would be a headline of a tabloid paper. Or you'd watch Donahue and it'd be a trans woman and they say, I'm a man trapped in a woman's body. Or I'm a woman trapped in a man's body. And the audience would be like, ooh, because very few people were brave enough to live themselves. Mm-hmm. And as it becomes more and more acceptable, you're going to see these numbers rise and then steady off. The transgender and queer community could be molesting kids for the next 50 years, nonstop, every day, just molestathon.
Molestathon.
And they would not get to 1% of the number of kids that have been molested by the Catholic Church over the last 100 years. Yeah. There are so few trans people, and such a small percentage of the population identifies as queer. They could molest from now until the day they die, and it would not get to 1% of the amount of children that have been molested by the Catholic Church. Just the Catholic Church. We can leave pedophiles and other people out of it. The Catholic Church itself. Yeah, and there's much. If you add everybody else that's also the Catholic Church, it wouldn't be 1% of 1%. Mm-mm. So for people now to all of a sudden take one issue of trans rights and move it to where they're trying to say they're grooming this and that, pedophiles. You're trying to make an argument that died 50 years ago, where people would call gay people perverts. You know.
And the craziness is like the people that usually say that they're groomers will also be the people that in the same breath will say, no, yeah, but a 50-year-old man should be able to marry a 12-year-old, you know?
Exactly.
Like,
exactly. And they're okay with grooming kids into gun culture, into religion.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, those are fine, but letting kids know that gay people exist is all of a sudden a problem. Hi, Vinzinger. Hey, what's up, man? You're one of Polly's from the Latino Slant crew. Thanks for stopping by.
We love
man.
Latino Slant.
Thanks for stopping by. So anyway, that's my LGBTQ rant. That's my ally ship rant for the week.
Love it. Thank you. That was amazing. That was amazing. We do need a lot more active supporters like yourself. So thank you.
Yeah, we're trying. And like I said, if you're feeling froggy, motherfuckers,
jump.
All right. Let me just knock out some of these videos that are. This is a turf Montana house floor admits that she'd rather watch her hit kiss themselves than come out.
Without surgery, the risk of suicide goes way up.
Okay.
Well, I am one of those parents who lived with a daughter who was suicidal for 3 years. Someone once asked me, wouldn't I just do anything to help save her? And I really had to think. And the answer was no. Without surgery.
So this is a mother of a suicidal kid, and she's like, would I prefer my daughter to kill herself or have suicidal thoughts than to have gender affirming care? And she thought about it and she fucking said
like,
no.
I think death is better. Okay.
Yeah, that's very good. Hey, Polly, thanks for stopping by Lurking While Cooking.
Yeah, Polly. Besos.
Why is that? Why is she got to be your Sophia?
Me, Sophia. Oh man, that's why. But she's saying the quiet part out loud is low key like, hey, I'd rather my kid died than to have something that's socially unacceptable, because then that means that I have to do a lot of work and I have to do a lot of deprogramming and a lot of thinking, and I'd rather my child just died. It is the truth. A lot of parents, when you come out to them, they'll say like, well, you can leave, like you're no longer my child, like you don't exist anymore. To a lot of parents, sadly, you die the minute you come out to them. I'm very lucky. My parents are awesome. But yeah, that bitch she's saying the quiet part out loud, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's been Hellscape Watch. You know, like I said,
we made it through it.
Pride Edition.
Woo! Woo, buddy.
Again, let me take one more sip of my $460 bottle of Pride
water.
I think this is
the best water you've ever drank in your life.
I think this is filled with homophobe tears.
Oh man, it really is.
Die salty, bitch.
Die salty. Dude, I can't believe it. 460. I love it. Some good water, some boss water.
Yeah. Listen, it sometimes you got to take your L's. All right, we already shared this. I'm gonna save this because I really want to get these stickers. I want to get a couple of these for that.
Yeah, not gonna lie, those are pretty cool. It reminds me kind of Sony's artwork.
Yeah.
Sticker form.
All right, let's get to some lighter notes.
Okay.
Lighter as we get into what's happening in the last week. I have some other gay stuff, but I'll save that for future episodes. We want to overload. There's a bunch of obviously issues all over that are affecting Pride this month. But we also want to get into some lighter stuff. And if there's anything that came up during the week that you guys want to talk about, throw it in the comment section and we'll discuss.
Yeah.
You didn't watch Succession, right?
I did not. No.
Okay. I'm gonna do a Succession breakdown on a future episode. Somebody else.
Okay. Yeah. Save that for because I'm also just like too deep out of it.
You didn't.
What season is it on?
It finished after 4 seasons.
Gotcha. All
right, the WGA, the Writers Guild strike is happening right now. It's been ongoing for the last several weeks. We are going to be talking to some WGA members, I think next week or the week afterwards. So we are going to get some firsthand information. I want to talk specifically about how it's affecting Latino and people of writers that are people of color. And I just saw this thread of some of the best stickers. I mean, some of the best signs. Give up just one yacht.
Exactly.
Let's replace studio execs with AI. That's a good one. Sure, I support AI. All our terms being met in a fair and timely manner.
I like it.
Can we make this contract more accessible to a wider audience? My edible just kicked in. I'll do this all night. I'm mad as hell. I'm not going to take it into more. I'm mad as hell. I'm not going to take it into more. It was not written by a producer. My neck, my back. We need a fair contract.
Simple and sweet. I like it.
I like this one. You came up with Quibi, which was obviously something that they came up with. Now you've done it. You've pissed off the creator of The Wire.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
This one is not so relevant. Pay your writers or we'll spoil Succession. That was a good one.
That's awesome.
This is not the way.
My tummy. Yeah.
So it's been really, really kind of cool to see this going up. Obviously, what they're asking for is fair wages and for not to turn writing into a gig profession. So we're going to have some people join us next week to talk about that.
Yeah, that's exciting. That's exciting. I feel like I have a lot of questions on just kind of how it's affecting everybody in the industry, but obviously more specifically writers and productions. Have you heard anything about productions currently taking place?
I know that San Diego doesn't have a lot of SAG products, but I know that they've been disruptions in productions. A lot of shows have had to stop because other unions won't cross picket lines. So, for example, the Teamsters unions for grips and production assistants and stuff like that, and people that work on sets in LA, if there's a strike line, they won't go to work and cross picket lines because they're a union themselves. So shows have no options rather than to shut down. So there's been several shows that have been shut down, several seasons of productions that have shut down. And for example, the new Deadpool movie. They're filming they're also filming Game of Thrones, but they can't change any lines on set.
What?
Which is unheard of because rewrites are writing.
Yeah.
So, for example, when have we ever done a movie where I haven't been like, "Hey, say this instead," or use this line instead, especially for comedies? So you're telling me that Ryan Reynolds is going to film Deadpool, and he's not going to improvise?
Damn, that's going to be fucking dry as hell.
Yeah, and this is happening on the Game of Thrones because so basically, what studios are trying to do
the House of the Dragon or the new
House of the Dragons, House of the Dragon, yeah. I like this. Yeah, my favorite. Don't let us turn the studio into a spirit Halloween. I like it.
I love
it. Chat GPT doesn't have childhood drama. Yeah.
Yes, and you need that trauma to write.
Listen, 2AM Burrito would have never made any movie because the first films were written by Brian, the writer, unless Brian wrote them. I started writing later on, but when we started, everything we did was written by Brian. So without a writer, nothing happens.
Yeah, exactly.
You direct a movie 3 times: when you write it, when you shoot it, and when you edit it. So the writing process is 100% the most important out of anything. Without the writers of Succession, there is no Succession. Without R.R. Martin, the George R.R. Martin, there's no Game of Thrones. Without and then when he wasn't involved in the writing and there was no story, look how it went to shit.
And it did. Oh man. Well, shit. Next week.
And there's been an authorization for SAG actors to strike as well.
Fuck, that'll be interesting. Any progression on that? Like how they started? Because we're in what week 1? How long is
the strike? We're probably 5-6 weeks in.
Okay. So it started while I was okay. Gotcha. Damn. Okay.
So in terms of SAG, something that would affect you and like Dominic, who's a SAG actor, is they voted on a strike authorization with SAG. Okay. So actors have voted to authorize a strike at 97%. So the other is so there might be a SAG actors strike coming soon, which will halt everything. Because if the writers are on strike and the actors are on strike,
then there's fucking nothing happening. Yeah.
The other sort of interesting thing is that the Directors Guild, which had also authorized a strike, actually made kind of a sweetheart deal,
Mhm.
which sort of, the WGA and the SAG were like, we're so happy for you, but we wish you would have sort of tied your deal into making sure we all got deals, right? But
Yeah.
the Directors Guild, the Directors Guild did sort of didn't need to strike to do their thing.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
Gotcha. It says for the actors, it says that it should go into practice by June 30th, with nearly 98% voting members were in favor of the strike for SAG-AFTRA. All right.
So here's all right, let's move on to some other stuff. So here's
Going
something
down.
that tell me if this sounds like something familiar that somebody you know has said in the past.
Okay.
Flaming Hot star Jesse Garcia on Why Latino Projects Don't Have the Luxury of Failing. This is very similar to what the director, Eva Longoria. Is it Eva Longoria? Who was the director of the Cheeto movie?
Which one?
The one. Basically, a couple of stories have come out. That's a talking point that I've used several times. I've used it during the festival. I used it during Q&As, which is that Latinos don't have the ability to fail. A white director can make a movie, it can flop, and they can get a job directing a TV show 6 months later, right? We don't have the ability to fail. So let's take this moment to make sure that we're watching the Flaming Hot movie on Hulu. And also, there's another show that I want to make sure we're supporting called Primo, which is on free Amazon. You can watch it without an Amazon subscription. On I don't know what it's called, Freebie or something like that.
I think it's Freebie, yeah.
Yeah, Flaming Hot, definitely have to watch that. And Primo, I've just started watching like the first episode, and I really like it so far. So let's make sure that we are watching it and supporting Latino TV. I'm gonna save this for my Succession episode.
I thought you were gonna go in on him. Was that it? I thought you were gonna go in for using your talking point, because I'm like, yeah.
No.
You've been saying that.
I'm just saying they've said this. It's something that that they've said that I've been saying for forever, and Eva Longoria and a couple of other people started talking about it, and I'm like, oh, now you're listening, motherfuckers.
Kind of like the what was that time? Oh, Alien Story, and then how SNL picked it up. Like, yeah, good times.
Bueno, eso y Latino want to do a good job. It's in our DNA. Okay, yeah, I get that.
That's true.
So this is okay. I had forgot to bring this up, but it's so hilarious. We have to talk about it. So,
dude, yes.
So they went from Bud Light to Target to Chick-fil-A.
Wild. They turned on their own.
Chick-fil-A donates to conversion therapy, which is horrendous, where they try to turn people straight. Chick-fil-A supports politicians that promote violence against gay people in Africa and other underdeveloped countries, because that's one thing that a lot of people do, is because they want to keep pushing this anti-gay agenda, they will donate to laws in Uganda and Africa and other places where it's criminal to be gay and where gay people are getting murdered and slaughtered for that. So Chick-fil-A is a piece of shit company that is the most anti-gay company that's probably one of the most anti-gay public companies that you can find.
Yeah, very public, I want to say, because there's plenty that are in private, but
they're private. Like In-N-Out has the little Bible verses on the bottom of their cups. It's like,
yeah,
we're low-key religious.
That aside, it's like Walmart, Target, like the big ones that support it on June. They also like half and half donate to Republicans. So it's like, But anyway, yeah, Chick-fil-A is like Bolden, like that's their MO.
Bolden.
Yeah.
They're super anti-gay. And like I said, they support conversion therapy. And apparently Chick-fil-A has gone woke, as they like to say, because they added a diversity initiative to be able to I just you're so mad at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, Chick-fil-A.
They're so angry at them because they've added a diversity initiative. DEI, I guess, is the new what's that one thing? What's that one thing that they were getting mad at that universities were doing?
I don't know. Oh, fucking yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Like
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Now they're mad at anything that's DEI, diversity, inclusion. Yeah. Which is just basically saying, hey, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's make sure that we get some people in
Yeah.
here from different
Different
backgrounds,
perspectives.
different perspective. It'll make us stronger if we're together.
Which
You
is
know,
like a big business like deal as well. You have to get a
yeah.
good, well-rounded view of your customers, but okay.
So Target, Chick-fil-A, Bud Light, Kohl's. Listen, man, they're gonna have to they're gonna have to make a lot of
Canceling
time
everything.
to fuck, yeah. And all these companies and listen, they try to cancel the NFL. The NFL is not going anywhere. They try to cancel anything. Yeah,
No.
it's nothing has worked. Bud Light might work just because Bud Light handled it the worst and Bud Light sales super tanked.
Yeah.
But a lot of the beers that they started drinking were also Anheuser-Busch products.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter at the end
So
of the
it doesn't
day.
really matter. At the end of the day, it's like whatever. So it's just been hilarious to see them all of a sudden like how
It's so weird. I never saw them turning on like literally their own. Like Chick-fil-A, like I woke up and I was like, wait, am I allowed to eat Chick-fil-A now? What? That's weird. But
Right, now-
there's such a religious company that I'm like, I don't know why y'all are mad at it. I mean, sure they want to be diverse, but that's bare minimum. That doesn't have to do anything with me. They still are the devil. I don't know what you're talking about.
and this next song is called Chick-fil-A Makes Gay Sandwiches. And listen, for a while
I love that.
For a while, I'm like, I know a lot of gay people that feel bad when they eat at Chick-fil-A, but they'll still eat it, right?
Yeah.
When there's a lot of people that are allies and they'll be like, fuck it, I'll never go to Chick-fil-A because of
My
their stance.
brother
But they
comes home with Chick-fil-A and he'll be like, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
And it's like, and honestly, I don't give a fuck about the corporate because I know you're a corporation. All you give a fuck about is money. Make a quality product, keep your fucking politics to yourself. And if I enjoy your product, I'm going to do it, right? If I never have to know what your shit, this whole thing about we need to know what everybody like, yeah, like maybe like IBM, like Coca-Cola, like all these other companies that had dealings with the Nazis and stuff that are like now is like, it's
I don't know. I don't know that I agree with that. I think I like to know. I don't like how much time is taken from my social media
You need
feed
a
because
video.
everyone gets like mad and up in arms about it.
Mhm.
I have no issue with Chick-fil-A nor anyone being religious. Yeah, no, not at all. Go be religious, do whatever. But that doesn't mean that I have to support you, and that doesn't mean that that people on the right are gonna, have backlash or not, et cetera, et cetera. My thing is I do enjoy the transparency, just for my own purposes, but I also don't go off on Twitter and go crazy and do all of these like fucking like rage bait reactions that the right does. So I don't know. Like I don't care to hear how they feel about Chick-fil-A today, but I do want to know. I want to know.
They
what
want to support Raising Cane's now, and this is a picture of Raising Cane's doing Pride Month. So it's like, listen,
Dude,
man.
yeah, just like choose whatever way. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Let me know what you're for. I'll either take the time to support or not, or I'll feel guilt or whatever. But it's one of those things where it doesn't matter to get you enraged. There's something mentally wrong with these people that they're getting enraged over something so stupid. Capitalism at the end of the day does not care about your feelings, does not care about your well-being, your health. It does not matter in policy. Okay?
Target doesn't care.
Target doesn't care. Chick-fil-A doesn't care. Like
Bud Light doesn't care.
if I eat a Chick-fil-A or I don't, or I make that choice, I silently do so. I don't have to be bitching and ranting and judging other people for doing it or not. So the right really being like the actual true fucking like snowflakes is really just hilarious how juxtaposed it was to, back to when they were like laughing at the SJWs and stuff like that. I'm like, you became the SJWs that you hated. Like, shut up. Jesus. Anyway.
Thank you for the link, Polly. Just sent me a link to the DGA contract. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let me just go back here. Thank you, everybody that's tuning in. Thank you, Karina.
Yeah.
Thanks for Karina for coming out the other day to karaoke.
That was fun.
Vinzinger, I'll only support Latino entertainment if there's more variety in Latino entertainment. Well,
the thing is, it's hard to get one without the other. It's hard to get the variety out there without the support.
Yeah, we have to support what's out there now.
Support
what's out there now, because like I said, the main point that Eva said and that guy said is we don't have the ability to fail. We have a much shorter runway, so we have to. And the thing is, studios and the people that are greenlighting projects are going to try to go to similar and familiar tropes and familiar types of stories with Latinos in them that have worked in the past.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like a double-edged coin where it's like if you get a chance and you don't succeed, you're not getting another chance, whereas somebody else might. So they do that, but I do think that we have to support what's out there so that we get more variety. Like I said, my Latino stuff is nothing like the stuff they put out there. I'm a comedian. I'm more of an Americanized Latino content creator, filmmaker, versus like Latinos and stuff. So we're not a monolith. There's so much there that's out there. We just have to support what the stuff that we put out there.
And also maybe look for whatever your niche may be within the community. Because I will say, in Vinzinger's defense, I do agree with the fact that like we only have so much time in the day to give to content. Like, you know, especially if you're working 2 jobs, you're stressed, you have a family, like all that shit. Like the last thing I want to do is sit down and force myself to watch some like content that is not good just because I'm trying to support. So yes, I want to say support stuff, support it, and like all of that as far as you can. Because if we can't have one without the other, we need to support in order to get something else. But I also understand your viewpoint of like, I want to watch good content. So, you know. Wait, what is it? What is this referencing?
I don't know, because I said I don't know. I'm a funny guy, I guess. I'm sorry.
Ollie's hating on you. Ooh.
Yeah, we definitely need some Latino anime, some Latino manga.
Yeah, for sure. Like we do need to diversify and like start, because you know we also don't want to force feed ourselves into something. But
listen, Polly, go watch Slapworthy and tell me you're not gonna laugh.
Oh, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna like it.
You'll laugh. Yeah, Sophia's in it. You'll like it. Sophia's in Slapworthy, so you'll be able to watch it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's kind of the stuff. All right, we're gonna knock out some more stuff over here. Let's see. This was something funny that okay. So let's say you get married, you find the love of his life, and then these are his vows.
Oh,
to keep me happy, keep my best. I was and always will be one of the easiest people to please. Only 2 things are required to keep me happy: keep my belly full and my balls empty.
Oh no!
So you're amazing at half of it. We really need to get you some cooking lessons. Even when my belly isn't full, there is no one I could ever love more in this lifetime, unless I actually get a chance to meet Margot Robbie. Since the beginning, I was always told you I was going to make you the happiest woman in the world and give you everything I could possibly give. Well, today I'm taking a step further and giving you my last name, the last name of champions.
Oh my God.
No one deserves it more. With you and the girls by my side, I feel like I can conquer anything. Y'all make life worth living, giving every breath of every day a purpose. Life gets even better when the kids fall asleep and you tell them to come to the bedroom. Nothing's better than the sound of gagging and headboard slamming.
Oh, no. No, sir. Sir, please stop. Oh, no. I would hate.
Sorry.
The cringe, dude. When I saw this, and my thing is, I think she later on went to like defend him online because so many people were coming down so hard on him because it's just so uncomfortable and cringe. But she, you know, at the end of the day, you can't yuck anyone's yum, and she loves him.
Yeah.
So if she's willing to put up with that for the rest of her life, then gosh darn it, love is love.
Love is love. Love is love, man.
You know, we can't have it just one way. It's, you know, if she loves him, good for you, girl. Glad he's off the market.
What will we do without him? All right,
Yeah.
Polly, this is a trailer for Slapworthy. I'm gonna put the link so everybody can watch it.
Oh my God, yeah.
This is the trailer.
By the way, I don't know if you already had the link, but I sent you a link to something.
All right, I got you. I'll check it right now.
Are you dangerous?
Are you
strong?
I forgot about this. Wow, this was so long ago.
Bam!
Dude, speechless. I forgot we did this. Wow, you unlocked a memory.
That was Polly's old. He'll remember. The CK1 commercials.
That was such a fun shoot. Oh
The
my gosh.
CK1 commercials from the early 90s were like this. So, and then
Yeah,
here's I'm gonna link
You
this
wanted
to
a
the.
CK1 inspired commercial.
I'm gonna link this here to the to the chat in case anybody hasn't seen Sophia's acting debut with 2 a.m. Burrito.
That was my first ever. Yeah. In general, that was my first film, I think, ever.
Yeah, that's the link. This is our first comedy. This is one of the first.
Dante.
Dante. There's a lot of cool stuff here.
Wait, is this the whole movie?
Yeah, this is the whole.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? This is a very
available free on YouTube. Go watch Slapworthy.
YouTube, yeah.
Sophia.
Yeah, the link that I sent you was just the Pride Month demon thing. I don't know. I think you probably saw it, right?
I'll check it out right now. Give me a second.
Okay.
Let's keep it moving. Vinciger, you are way more versed in like Latino anime, and like I'm out of my element. I need to learn more about it. So if there's stuff that I should be watching, send me some links, man, or post some links. I'm all about it because I remember watching. I love watching like The Simpsons in Spanish, and I remember Rama and a Half, Rama y Medio. I used to watch that anime in Spanish in Colombia a long time ago. So
okay,
I'm all about that. I'm all about it.
I'm all about it. I don't know. Have you delved into manga and?
I did an episode with Zoe Hendricks, who was a big anime head, and we did a bracket bit on anime, and she told me the ones I picked were all wrong. So she gave me some suggestions on like starting places. I know Kenny's into anime. Like I want to get more into it. Like I want to watch like One Piece and some of these other ones that I hear people talking about, but it's like a big commitment. And there's so much stuff that like you said, there's only so much stuff that like, look, I always like, and I've always said this, I like to keep shows on the shelf that I know I'm going to like I've never watched Cobra Kai. And I just know that I'm gonna love Cobra Kai whenever I watch it, but I just sort of let it sort of marinate. I let Ted
Why
Lasso
keep it on the
marinate
shelf though?
because I feel like in today's age when we have the sum total of human knowledge at our fingertips that we should never be bored. Like I never ever want to feel bored, so that's why I always save like a no doubter, so that then I can be like, oh, you know what? Hey, I'm bored. I don't got nothing to do. I don't have a movie. Oh. I have a bunch of movies that I've downloaded that I've never watched, and I'm like, oh shit, I can go watch that movie that I have that, like the other day, I'm like, oh, I watched the Way of the Other, Avatar and stuff like that. Like there's movies on Disney and Hulu that I haven't watched that are newer. I like to keep some in the chamber just in case.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Since we're talking about TV and Polly and we got some people in the chat here. Have you watched Ted Lasso at all?
I haven't. No.
Okay, maybe we'll say this for another time because
that's Jason Sudeikis, right?
Yeah, there's a scene in one of the episodes that I 100% agree was a little too on the woke side. That felt like
if you want to just play it, go for it. I'm not gonna watch it, but I get the gist. He's like a coach, right?
Right. He's an American football coach coaching. No, you know what? I don't want to play it because I don't want to get demonetized or like taken down the stream too because it's stuff. But basically, there was a scene in the show where in the locker room, basically they dealt with a lot of elements. They dealt with a lot of elements of like of society. Like there was a gay player on the team, and about the team supporting him. And then there was a person associated with the team that had like the fappening, like had some of their sex videos leaked. On stuff like that, and they had this conversation in the locker room between the players on the team where they were basically like, oh, whenever I break up with a girl, I let her go through my phone and delete all the pictures she wants. And then like, no, like when she sends you a video, it becomes yours, right? So I can do whatever I want with it. And then the other people were like, no, the rules are sort of murky about that, but blah, 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 blah. And then the team captain is like, all right, everybody grab your phone right now, take it out, delete every picture, every like titty picture that anybody's ever sent you. You know what I did?
Yeah.
But and I sort of understood where they were coming from and trying to raise that topic, but the whole scene played like I'll paste the link and things in case people want to comment it or if you want to watch it on your end.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
But basically, it felt like adult Sesame Street. for a little
Oh no, where it's like we're gonna talk today about racism. You,
No,
you
no,
get
yeah,
a,
no.
you get a big topic,
We're-
but you kind of like talk down to the audience.
We're talking, yeah, we're talking news.
Yeah.
You know what's it? You
That's
know
it.
what I mean? Because it was
What's
basically all
ethical?
about
Consent is good.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I sort of felt I'd like to see if anybody else watched that episode if they had some thoughts on it because I love the fucking show and Ted Lasso is a show where it's like there's not that many plot twists in terms of anything like that, but it's definitely a feel good show.
Mhm.
Which is weird because I've grown up on The Sopranos, The Wire, Succession, Barry, all these other great shows that are sort of very dark, and Ted Lasso is like the complete antithesis of that. And I can't explain it to people other than it's a feel good show, but
You
it's
don't watch
really
The
well
Office
done.
or something?
Well, The Office, yeah, but The Office
You don't
also
watch
had
any other feel good shows?
no, but The Office was a feel good show, but there was so much Michael Scott cringe that it was kind of like.
That made it dark for you.
No, it's just like I don't know, like some of it. I don't know. I guess I'm not anti. I love The Office. I've watched it through several times, but I'm talking about this is like this
It's
is
good-hearted.
default corny feel good like like almost like Disney. You know what I mean?
Fucking Glee. That was Glee for me. I loved
Glee.
it.
Oh, okay, Glee. All right. Popular
Very
baby
corny.
names. Nobody cares about that. Let me just catch up here. I'm just more poquito well versed on anime, manga, tokusatsu, now Latino anime. Oh, okay. Yeah, we need
Gotcha.
more Latino anime, but yeah. So what's a good starting point? What's one anime that I have to watch? Give me that.
Fucking definitely not Berserk. Don't watch that yet.
No, you don't like it?
No, it's just a lot. It's just fucking a lot. It's a lot. Hunter x Hunter, I liked it a lot. If you're into like did you like Hunger Games? Do you like
I liked Hunger
you know,
Games when it was
competitions
called,
to the death and shit?
I liked Hunger Games when it was called Battle Royale.
There we go. Yeah, Battle Royale. Yeah, I know that was one of the first films that we bonded over. Yeah, so watch Hunter x Hunter. I got bored of it by season whatever the fuck. But it's one of those shows that for me it caught me like right away. Like I got hooked. Hunter x Hunter. What else? There's a lot that other people will tell you that
I'm
I have
definitely gonna
not
watch
watched,
it.
like Attack on Titan.
Yeah, Attack on Titan
yeah.
and One Piece are the ones that I definitely gonna have to watch.
There's another one, Inuyasha, something like that I've gotten recommended a billion times and I haven't watched it. But that's because I shelf everything. Like literally, I just watched Elvis and All is Quiet on the World. All is Quiet on the Western Front. Yeah, and that was only because I was forced to watch movies on a plane. But I did listen to an audiobook. Polly's gonna be proud of me if he's still here. I listened to Aristotle and Dante. Fuck, what's the full title? Something about the secrets of the universe. I listened to the audiobook. It's so good. I have to get the full title because it's that good. Okay. But
This is the story that I mean, Evelyn Gary calls out Hollywood a white male can direct and blah, blah. This is the kind of thing. So her and the co-star from the movie both made the same point.
oh yeah. See,
All right,
she gets it.
I want to bring this up because it happened. There was a Love Thy Homie event a couple like last weekend. I couldn't make it because it was the singer of POD. There's a bunch of people. It was a really cool event here in San Diego for Love Thy Torres family. We had Mr. Torres on the show when we did our episode. He's the person who does the toy giveaways in Tijuana and Rosarito. And his wife is battling through cancer. So they did a Love Thy Homie event, and they've set up a GoFundMe for their post cancer treatment needs. It is one of the, I wasn't able to make it to the event, but I will be making a donation to this GoFundMe because they are really cool people. So he needs your support. So I did want to just go ahead.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to say, and they do a lot of good things for like society as a whole. So they're the kind of people that if you're gonna give back to anyone,
yeah, absolutely. Like Love Thy Neighbor, you can look them up. They're a nonprofit organization. They literally, and we had a whole episode where we had him on talking about it. They do help a lot out in the community, and they also do a huge like thousands of toys drive, and they go to the poorest neighborhoods in Tijuana and Baja. And they sit there and there's lines of people waiting, and they make sure every kid gets a toy. They do a lot of good. So I'll copy that and paste it as well in the comment section for anybody that wants to give a couple of bucks. I'll be donating because I couldn't make the event. So I'll be doing that. But wanted to give them and the Torres family a shout out. They're in our prayers, in our thoughts, sending positive energy, all that good stuff.
Yes, much love.
Knocking the rest of these things out. Let's see. What do you want to see?
Goddamn.
You want to see podcast or you want to see a prom fail?
Prom fail.
Prom fail. Let's do a prom fail. All right. I have a question here. What's the best pickup line you've ever had? Maybe we'll save that one. All right, let's see this one.
What? Did she not get it? Wait, what?
So basically, he took out signs and said, "Will you marry me?" Just kidding. Go to prom with me.
Go to prom with me. Yeah. Okay.
She said that's a shitty way to ask someone to prom.
Whoa! What? So is that a no? Oh no! She feels so bad. Did she not know? Oh no! Oh, I would feel so embarrassed. Oh no, foot and mouth.
That's a shitty way to ask somebody to prom. Funny you should say that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is so.
And now it's awkward because now she's guilty and he feels weird and he already forgave you, girl. Just give him a blowjob. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Head while I'm driving.
I don't know what to do.
Release some sexual energy in that car.
It's okay. You feel guilt. That's good. I thought she was being a bitch at first. I was like, wow, ungrateful. Okay. She didn't know. It's like there's a scene in a movie, I forgot which movie, but they get the ring in like the champagne glass and it's like, will you marry me, whatever the fuck, and they're like, wow, this is like, somebody said like that's such a shitty way of asking someone. Oh, the table next to them gets it and then they're like, and they have to take it away. Oh yeah, anyway, whatever, same deal. It's very awkward.
Yeah, same deal.
What would you do if you were the guy in that situation?
I wouldn't ask the girl to prom in such a shitty way myself.
You're so mean. You're fucked up. Listen.
I don't know. I'm not that corny.
That was so cute. Wait, you didn't ask anyone to prom in a cute way?
That thing wasn't a thing.
It wasn't a thing?
It wasn't a thing.
Oh, it was like full on marriage proposal in my day. Mm-hmm. Like you needed to make it beautiful and amazing. I got a guy that came to my door with like a big ass sign and his friends, and they stretched it out and flowers, and it was beautiful.
Oh yeah, did you go?
I did. Yeah, I was super happy. I was like, thank you. It's so cute. Yeah, it's cute.
No, I don't think it was a thing. It wasn't a thing. Plus, I went stag to the prom. I went with like a limo with some friends. We didn't.
Yeah, we got a party bus, but I mean, everyone had some. You whatever.
Whatever. You gotta think.
That's fun.
You gotta think. All right, here. Let me pull up what you sent me here. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, it's pride related. We had to talk about it.
Do you think it's now, or do you think we should save it?
I mean, we're gonna keep doing pride streams, more pride topics throughout the month. All right, we'll do it next week then. We'll do it next week.
Yeah,
we're short on time.
I'll bookmark it here.
Yeah. Do we have any anonymous ways?
Let me pull this up. I'm clearing out a couple of things.
Because if we do not,
what?
I need to pimp out the link a little more.
Oh yeah. Irregardless, you should.
Irregardless, yes.
Irregardless, you should do that.
Also, on the topic of the book that I mentioned earlier, it is pride related. It is amazing. Polly mentioned because they're making a movie. Lin-Manuel Miranda, I believe, is directing. It's called Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. So good. Please read it. So good. And it's just like also like not only on the LGBTQ topic, but also on just like two Latino boys discovering like just growing up and with parents like from Texas, and like the dad has like PTSD from war, and just like the Latinidad in it is so good and it's so on point. So
What's it called?
highly recommend. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. Just put Aristotle and Dante.
I might have to check that out myself.
Yeah, it's super good. I highly recommend it. I could send you my Audible link. I think it expires by the end of the month. I just wanted to read the book and I was done. So
No, that makes 100% sense. Let's see. I was gonna try to pull up a picture of me and my prom tux, but I couldn't find it. Oh, well, there we go. I was gonna flex on you for a minute. Flex on you, the '96 style, prom style.
Okay.
In case you didn't
I
know.
want to see.
We'll find it. So this is an interesting story here. Eating disorder helpline fire staff transitions to chatbot after they unionize.
Right. Yeah.
And then the eating disorder headline, the eating disorder chatbot began immediately giving like the worst possible advice, like triggering stuff on people, like responding horribly. I don't even know if this is real.
Eating disorder helpline fire staff. Did they put like AI to like do the answers, and then they were starting to say like, maybe eat less? I don't know.
Yeah, mix in a salad.
Maybe eat more. I don't know.
Eating disorder helpline disables chatbot for harmful responses. Every single thing Tessa suggested were things that led to the development of my eating disorder.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, can't nobody take my job? All right, I chose the psych field. This is my last. That's the last career to go. Y'all need humans.
All right. Pride movie. Okay, we have a couple of things. I'll knock these out fast. Pride movie recommendations by Beth Acomondo, who's been our guest before.
Yes.
Are there any? Do you have any? I mean, obviously, you love movies as well, but do you have any sort of pride or gay theme movies that you like a lot?
Well, I would go based off of currently Aristotle and Dante. Please fucking read that. And then if you want to go back to like just like lesbian, like just, you know, classics, But I'm a Cheerleader is a good one. What is the one with Chloe Grace Moretz? She goes to Jesus, I was gonna say concentration camp. It's a conversion.
Conversion therapy.
Yeah, whatever that movie is. Chloe Grace Moretz, Conversion Therapy. Such a good movie. My personal favorite is I Can't Think Straight. Punny. Nice. And then what's that other one with the Game of Thrones lady? Hold on. There's another one. Hold on. Game of Thrones.
Think about
Lannister. Game of Thrones Lannister. What's her name?
Cersei Lannister.
Cersei Lannister, actress. We're gonna get Lena Headey. All right. So then Lena Headey did a lesbian movie, and it was really good, and everyone should watch it. Lesbian movie.
So
LGBT. Imagine Me and You. Thank you. Those are just like classic rom-coms. The Chloe Grace Moretz one is a little more dramatic, but like fucking really impactful. And Aristotle and Dante, I would say, it's impactful as well. Really good.
All right, so I put the link in the chat. This is an episode, an article from KPBS from our own Beth Acomondo, who's been on the show.
Love it. Let's go through it.
Obviously, some of the best. Pink Flamingos is a classic. I like Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar with John Leguizamo and everybody. So I put the link in there, but Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, The Watermelon Woman, a couple other ones, and her top 10 were Pink Flamingos, The Watermelon Woman, Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, All About My Mother, Kinky Boots, La Caja Falls, Go Fish, Pariah, The Rocky Horror Picture Show, obviously.
Yeah,
Rocky Horror, baby.
But I'm a cheerleader, baby. She made it.
And then Yadzi's 10 for Pride would be A Single Man, The Way He Looks, My Beautiful Laundrette, All About My Mother, God's Own Country, Happy Together, I Killed My Mother, Margarita with a Straw, Portrait of a Lady on Fire.
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
the half of it and the wedding banquet. And
Okay.
Where's the love for Brokeback Mountain?
Yeah, I was gonna say Brokeback Mountain. Hello. Brokeback Mountain and Portrait of a Lady on Fire. So good. I did not think it took me 2 tries to watch it because it just is the slow starter. So good. So good.
So good. So good.
So good. Watch it. It's so good. And then Rocky Horror Picture Show. I mean,
Jimmy Fallon fell off, huh?
he really did. People really don't like him anymore.
Like there was a moment where he was the thing, like so good.
It's so good. It's the
was
fake laughter. It's the
it was when he messed up Trump's hair. That was it. That's when he jumped the shark.
Cringe moment after cringe moment, and eventually you can't come back. Like
he had Donald Trump on, and he just softball questions, and then he so good.
You know, another thing, and maybe we can talk about this because this is going to be a long conversation, actually. But the downfall of not only Jimmy Fallon, but all late night talk show hosts, or even just daytime, just talk show hosts in general, I feel like the medium is it becoming cringy? Because think about it, people went off on Ellen, people went off on Jimmy Kimmel, people went off on what's the chubby British guy? They all hate. Yeah, they hate him now, and he was like amazing for a bit. Like everyone loved him. So but then people started saying he's terrible to work with and all this shit, and then like I don't know. I feel like there's a downfall to late night TV show. Like there's just a cringe factor that the new generation is not vibing with, is what I think. I don't know.
We should dive into it in a future episode.
We should. Yeah.
All right,
I'll make a PowerPoint presentation.
But here's the reason I brought this article up is because I also wanted to congratulate. Comic-Con is coming up. And I wanted to congratulate because Beth Accomando, who's been on our show and who wrote that article and writes for KPBS at Cinebeth, has been awarded this year's Bob Clanton Humanitarian Award for 2023. So she's going to be receiving an award during Comic-Con. They give award for a bunch of different stuff. Let me read a little bit about her. Beth Accomando has been a film critic for 30 years and began at KPBS and since she's been covering independent and international cinema as well as pop culture for National Public Radio. She volunteers and does fundraising. She does the Film Geeks in San Diego here, where they show obscure movies with cool themes. That's what it says here at the Digital Gym to bring independent and envelope-pushing genre filmmaking to the Media Arts Center. She's also the co-founder of the Horrible Imaginings Film Festival, Miguel Rodriguez. Beth makes a point of bringing attention to local San Diego creators and events, from interviewing authors. She's interviewed me at bookstores, signings, to covering shows such as Black Comics Day. Beth Accomando interviewed me on KPBS.
Okay.
During the premiere of Slapworthy.
Okay, Flex. Damn, really? Damn, it's all related. It's all coming together. We love Beth. Damn.
Hold on a second. This will take me a second here.
What a small freaking world.
Am I yeah, no, absolutely.
That's amazing. She deserves it. She's awesome.
Yeah, she is 100% awesome. So congratulations to Beth, and make sure that you guys are following at Cinebeth. And if you are coming to San Diego, I'm sorry, what?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I thought you
I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing. I'm like, yes. Yes. Go. Continue.
I'm sorry. So check her out basically, and make sure that you guys are there. Okay. So I definitely wanted to bring that up as we crush some tabs here.
Crush some tabs.
Did you have anything else that you wanted to bring up?
Well, no, I because it's gonna redirect it to like an hour conversation. So next one. I was just gonna start talking about Comic-Con, but we can get to that later. Plenty of time.
Good Comic-Con or bad Comic-Con?
No, it's just gonna be a conversation with questions and follow-ups, and then I was like, that's gonna be an hour, so maybe don't do that, Sophia. So
maybe,
we'll talk about it when we get closer. It's fine. Yeah.
All right.
Unrelated.
Let me keep moving. All right. So congratulations to Beth. We'll check her out. Hopefully we get to talk to her leading up to Comic-Con. All right. Let me kill this. There's trouble on the Vin Diesel, Jason Momoa beef. No. Apple Vision is so 3,500 tickets to nowhere. I'm sure we can dive into this a little bit further at a later time, but any thoughts on a $3,500 virtual glassware here?
I don't think I fully understood the extent of its capabilities, but I am very interested to see where it goes because it is very expensive, but it's also an Apple product, and so I'm intrigued to see how if it gets normalized over in the future. But I can't imagine that it's going to be an automatic like everyone's going to have it type of deal. Like that's
I like
freaking
this one.
expensive.
The Apple Vision Pro saved our relationship. He can watch Family Guy and play video games while he's having lunch with her.
A little spooky, yeah.
Some people think that one of the ways that it's going to do well is because if you live like in a tiny ass apartment, you don't have to buy a big ass TV. You can just buy this, and then it'll be the same as if you were watching a giant ass TV. I guess.
I can't imagine it's good for your eyesight, though.
Yeah, we grew up on Don't Sit So Close to the TV, so I'm kind of interested in how this is going to happen.
Also, claustrophobia is a thing. Like, I don't know that I want to be disconnected that badly, but then again, if you've seen Don't Worry, Darling, like.
All right, so there's a hack on how to spy on your ex's Instagram stories without them letting them know.
No, don't tell me. What is it?
I don't know. This girl.
View it as a ghost. They'll never know you watch it. Like, they won't be able to trace you. I honestly did not want to post this because I don't want to trigger people. So if you are healing and you are distinctively not watching the story because you were in the healing phase, please don't use this tool. But if you need to, it's there. Okay, so first step, you just go to Instagram Story Viewer, and then you're going to hit this one. And when you get here, just type in any Instagram. This is mine. Then it only just like loads for some time, just like let it do its thing. And I've also tested this, so like I posted a story and then
but I'm assuming it's for only
using this tool,
public profiles, right?
And then I didn't see anyone. It didn't show up as someone watching my story. It literally showed up as 0. So if that helps. Anyway, so these are all.
I think she was just trying to promote her own Instagram there.
Yeah, I was gonna say helpful. I mean. I can't imagine that would work if it's a private profile, and if you're gonna do it to someone who's already public, then it's not like they're hiding. You could just make a Finsta. Yeah, so sorry, and if it works with private profiles, then hey, IG's fucking up.
Yeah,
it shouldn't.
So this is you know what, I don't even gonna dignify the story. I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
It annoys me. There's this thing on TikTok where people are recreating their life, but they're making it in like a Wes Anderson style. Like, and I just hate that he got stuck in that aesthetic for so long, and all his movies seem like really repetitive to me at this point.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's see. I'll just say, okay, here's the real quick Primo, a comfy watch that puts Mexican American family front and center. It's a freebie sitcom. And it's really fucking cool.
Any queer characters?
I didn't pick up. Pick up like when I first started watching because I was like, let me start this, and then I got super busy. But as soon as I started watching, I was like, cool. So I haven't even seen the full cast.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Cool. But, I was gonna start it. I recently went on Freebie. I was watching World War I stuff. So.
Yeah. You know what? We should both watch it, and then we should do like just some reaction content.
Let's do it. I was also going to suggest watching The Queer Ultimatum.
Send it to me.
The reality show. Okay, cool. All
right, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch a bunch of gay movies this month. How about
that? Yeah, dude, watch. Yeah, all the ones that I said. And Brokeback Mountain.
I have a copy of Bros, but I just never watched it.
I downloaded it and I didn't watch it on the plane. It was just
You just were like, I don't know. There's something. Maybe I don't know. Okay, this was my existential thing.
It's a rom-com. Like, I wanted to watch.
I don't want to get too existential thing, so I'm gonna push my existential.
Let's wait until we have a 3-hour stream and then we can push it to the end.
Our place in the universe will change. I'm just kidding. Don't even don't even jump into it then.
No, especially with what's going on in New York, we do not want to hear any of that.
All right. Also, I'm going to share this link as well because our audio only version of the interview with Jose Montesino is there. So I'm going to put a link to Rico and Chico Anime Avengers, which was one of my favorite movies that I watched. It's a really cool movie. Go watch it. Go watch it. and the episode is live now. So even if you're watching this live, it would also help if you also were listening to the audio, or at least pretending to listen to the audio and following it. So put it on the background. Yeah, it's never
when you're at work. Just,
if you miss a piece, don't feel bad about having to leave early. You can catch up the rest on audio, right? So yeah, go just type in Mi Gente Show wherever you get your podcast. Sorry, brain fart.
Not your fart. Loading.
Buffering. All right. This is a little palate cleanser. I think I've wanted to play this for a while. I've had it saved, so I'm just going to knock it out here, just so we can laugh a little bit. This is William Shatner doing a voiceover thing, and some of the outtakes when the engineer tries to give him directions.
Okay.
This is William Shatner, and I would like to invite you to take a journey with me into the 21st century. So take the next few minutes and listen very closely. You'll be amazed at what you hear. Okay?
Can there be a little more excitement in the beginning?
Okay. All right.
It sounded like really laid, really super laid back.
Well, I'm saying, okay, I'll try and do that. Let's do take two. This is William Shatner, and I would like to invite you to take a journey with me into the 21st century. So take the next few minutes and listen very closely. Speak up. And maybe you better do it the way you hear it. Tell me, do it for me. No, I mean, just go ahead.
This is William Shatner, and I would like to invite you to take a journey with me into the 21st century. So take the next few minutes and listen very closely. You'll be amazed at what you hear.
Is that the way you'd like me to do it? Okay, ready. This is William Shatner, and I would like to invite you to take a journey with me into the 21st century. So take the next few minutes and listen very closely. You'll be amazed at what you hear.
I mean, he took his.
That is passive aggressive. He did take the notes.
I think that came pretty close. No, I'm doing. No. I believe that you asked. That was about the way you did it. I wasn't jesting.
I'm sorry.
No. I insist. Now, what I want you to do is is that satisfactory to you?
Maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut.
No, because if your mouth were open, you'd have popped some pills in them. So,
oh my God!
Do the next paragraph for me, page 2.
I really don't want to, because I think you actually have a much better.
No, I don't think I do. I would like to hear you read the second paragraph, so I can do it that way.
I can do it that way.
No, I like it better the way you did it. Really, I mean it. Please replay so I can get an idea of what you want. No, I'm going to do it the way you think it should go. No, I am going to do it the way you're reading it. Okay? I know you're here to see that I do it the way the company wants it.
Anyway, that's super petty.
Damn, he really does not know how to take direction. I wonder, like, at one point in your success, do you start thinking you're the shit and stop taking direction? Like, that's, bro, that was so funny.
I mean, he has a point though, right? I mean, he's like, he's William fucking Shatner.
He does, and he did it. In my opinion, he did it fine the first time. But
yeah, it was fine. And then he's like, because Shatner's like, yeah, nailed it, crushed it. All right, next one. Yeah. And then he's like, actually.
Yeah. But I mean, also, All
right, I found it, Sophia.
They want what they want. Ooh, okay, Playboy. Damn, smooth operator.
I don't know. That was a little nice. It looks that white stripe around the outside looks kind of 90s, huh? It is.
Yeah, very 90s. I fucking love it though. And I swear.
Yeah, it definitely does.
The moon and the stars
me and
the sky.
Yeah, look at
You're gonna start serenading me.
Yeah,
I get you, Pimp. Okay. Hey, that girl's kind of cute on the left. Who's she? What's she up to nowadays?
Hey, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, actually, I might want to find out. I might want to find out what she's up to these days.
She's probably on kid number 5. It's fine. It's fine.
It happens. All right, let's say this. What's the best pickup line you ever heard for next time?
No, I'm just kidding.
You know,
Say
all
that.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Here's our instead of going super existential, let's end on a couple of prosperous things, right?
Yes.
Or one prosperous, one funny, and one cringe. How about
Ends
that?
it on
All right.
a high note, baby.
This is the prosperous one.
So
here.
let me ask you a question.
This is, I think, this dude that goes and tries to like.
Harass
I don't know
women.
if this might be a little staged, but it's sort of created as a kid schools like somebody who's trying to be an asshole.
Who here has an iPhone?
Gen Z dunks on climate denial.
I totally get that you're trying to make people feel bad about their individual actions, and I do think there's a lot of individual responsibility with climate change, but what we need to be focusing on is empowering individuals to then mobilize communities and enact systematic reform and policies. I don't think shame is a motivator for saying, oh, you can't have an iPhone, oh, you need to be vegan and vegetarian. Whatever individual action empowers you to feel more sustainable and healthier, that's amazing.
Yes.
Do that. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, and then use that to form empowered communities that are going to enact sustainable and empowering and important legislation and policy that we need currently. In general, shaming people in the climate movement, whether they have an iPhone or what they're eating or what they're doing, is kind of a no-go, and it's not super cool.
So let me ask you a question.
Can you pause it real quick? Okay, so I recently read a book called On Fire by Naomi Klein. Naomi Klein is one of my favorite all-time activists. And so she has a lot of books. This one in particular is all about climate. So A through Z, like it tells you everything about climate change. Very thick book. But if you want a synopsis of the book, it's what that girl just said. That was the synopsis.
Okay.
You have now read On Fire by Naomi Klein. That was literally like how it ends and what the gist of it is. Fuck, that girl is smart. Good for her.
Yeah. That's today's sign that the kids are gonna be all right.
Kids are gonna be all right. And the guy that's like, you got us. The radical left loses again.
Yeah. The kids are gonna be just fine. But since this is Twitter, like,
well, no, we're not, because climate is irreversible, the damage, but they'll be fine mentally.
So this is Twitter now, just to give you a quick what Twitter's like. So all right, so it's a cool video, activist, right? So the algorithm is like, okay, what should we put at the top here? So if you get a comment with a lot of likes, you're gonna rise to the top, right? So the first comment is like, oh, my partner watched this last night. They did amazing, restored some of my faith in humanity. I'm so proud of these kids, right? 159,000 impressions, 5,000 likes, blah blah blah.
Oh, yeah.
The other way that you can be at the top of a Twitter post is pay $8 a month, because every Twitter post now, the algorithm is blue check marks. Their comments get pinned to the top regardless of whether they're shitty or not. And since blue check marks lean extremely like 88% right wing,
right?
You know,
So
it's every good post immediately at the bottom is all these fucking trolls. I heard there is software out there where you can sort of just automatically block all blue check marks, so I might have to look into that. So right after this tweet with 3,600 likes, here comes the blue check mark guy, and he's like, so basically do whatever you want because the climate crisis is a made-up imaginary emergency. Anyways, and if you want a virtue signal to feel good once in a while, go for it. And so this is the second comment, right? The first thread, the first one, 3,600. The next one, 278.
Yeah. So he paid, obviously.
So basically that's a perfect synopsis of what Twitter is these days. Is tweets, and then you have to like this guy's like, she's so young and already sounds like an NPC. This guy is obviously a guy
that's not an argument. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a guy that pays for Twitter, gets the blue check mark, has 600 followers, and gets to the top, right?
And he'll never get laid. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So you sort of look on anybody that's a blue check mark, they're usually like, okay, well, this is a real blue check mark, but they're usually like 500 followers, right? But they're paying $8 for Twitter. If telling people they should do whatever anyway, that's that. I saw that and I was like, yeah, it's kind of interesting how the things are messed up.
Yeah, right. And you know what? It's been such a like a quick fucking decline of Twitter. It's kind of insane. Fucking Elon.
Oh yeah. I still love it. Because obviously you see a shitload of my tabs come from Twitter because it's a great place to get stuff still. I mean, you still curate your own experience. But I'm not gonna lie and say that the fact that those types of comments from blue check marks are just polluting the top of every thread, and you have to scroll down so far to get like actual like good comments. It used to be if you saw something right away and you commented and it was witty and funny, you'd get a ton of retweets and likes and stuff like that. Now, to see those types of reactions, you have to go past like literally dozens.
And that's how you've
dozens
met a lot of
blue check.
creators and collaborated. It's because like you
Absolutely.
sometimes get like top comments and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
that's
and
a
absolutely,
bummer.
and asking directly, like, I got what the fuck, I got the like literally a Hall of Fame football player just from responding to a fucking a Twitter fucking post.
Twitter's no fun now.
Yeah. All right, so let's check in on Incel Nation real quick.
Okay, how are you doing?
1920. A year into the relationship, it gets really, really abusive. Even though it might be rare from what you guys think. If it would happen, what would you recommend for those people? Would they divorce, or do you want them to keep going in relationship?
Keep going. You can't divorce. That's not a real thing.
Even though it might be like physically abusive.
You gotta endure. People are too.
You want to stick in a relationship?
I mean, people nowadays are just.
For anyone that might be in that situation, what would you recommend?
Okay, endure.
I'll tell you what,
it is such an extreme example that I can't give a prescription for what other people should do.
What about if two people get married, they have a kid, and then the wife starts cheating? Do you think they should divorce?
I think you should endure.
Jesus himself said in cases of adultery, divorce
So you think the divorce
What?
is physical abuse?
You think you should
You
endure?
think that cheating is worse than physical abuse?
For the children, yes.
I
think I'm not going to say divorce.
So it's so funny how it's like endure when it comes to physical abuse or any sort of abuse with men towards women, but then as soon as the woman cheats or she's a lying whore, then it's like no, it's I need a new wife. We need to divorce. I'm gonna start saying that. I'm gonna be like, just endure, you fucking pussy. When you see a rainbow in Target, just endure the urge to kick it.
Anyway, I just thought I'd share that for Pride Month.
Oh, I love it. We must endure all of these homophobics.
Wink, wink for Pride Month because they're very clearly. All right, I've been saving this one.
They're very clearly gay.
Very clearly, all right, so let's just watch this video before we get out of here because I've been saving this. I've been saving this one for you, Sophia.
Okay.
And this is our.
Oh, okay. Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, my name is David.
Do you still hear that?
My name is Luis, and today we based to try the top 5, and we're gonna see which one is the best. So the first one we're gonna check is called.
He's in the middle of a protest, and is he telling you what restaurants are good? Best croissants in Paris.
I was trying to see if I can get this higher quality. Hold on a second.
Wait, that's amazing! Oh my god! Oh, this is the kind of travel content I wish I would have done.
How do you pronounce this?
All around the bread.
There we go.
It's very cute inside. It's cute and little. They offer some coffee from the coffee machine. It's not. I do not recommend the coffee they serve, but let's try what we're here for. So the croissant, €1.50 with the inflation and everything. It's a good price. The croissant is lovely. Looks like a typical croissant.
Beautiful croissant.
Flaky.
Okay.
It doesn't look that buttery. It's very fluffy and crunchy, which makes it very good. This is more like a normal neighborhood bakery. So the next one is called Capton.
I love him.
Capton. They look like they know what they're doing. They like to flex their achievements, rightfully so. For now, they're the best looking.
They should flex.
The best looking ones.
Oh. I did not think it was going to be this helpful. I actually kind of want to go these places.
This one is the most filled with air.
It's got 1.7 million subscribers. I'm pretty sure that happened pretty quickly.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Very good. There's many layers. This has almost the perfect shape. This has to be in the top 3. Hands down.
Did he just pop off? Like,
the Instagram followers counter. But
here
is not bad. I mean, there's a Subway. There's a pub right here. There's a Popeye's chicken. There's a
what?
And usually in Europe, where there's a train station and a McDonald's, there's no good people. It's very hard to find good quality in an area like this touristic, you know? So it's good that there's a place like this. The next one is called Storer. And it's the oldest one. Storer. It's probably the most antique one we're trying today. It was founded in the 1730s. It's pretty classic. Looks very buttery, not that flaky. See, it doesn't lose too many flakes.
Ew, I like the flakes. I'm sorry. Oh.
It's very thick. That's the thing. Very buttery, very tasty. I don't want to say I'm disappointed with the Storer one, but it's the most normal one. I mean,
Literally shit on fire.
The texture,
Literally shit's on fire, and he's reviewing croissant.
The location, I mean, it's pretty unique. 300 years old, but the area is very, very, very touristic. So it doesn't look like a place where you would go on a daily basis. It's more of a historic place. Yeah, as I said, this is not the most interesting one because it's a little thicker than the other ones. It doesn't have all those layers that the other ones have. But it's still very good. It's a normal good croissant.
I love it.
The next we're going to visit is called Dupin des Idées. So now we're at the Lingerie Dupin des Idées. Very cute, very old. It looks like a jump in the past, you know? So the inside is very 1900 Liberty style. So let's try this one. This was a little bit more expensive.
Many croissants did you have in a day, sir? Oh, that's way too thin. I don't
It's
know.
flaky, like it's supposed to be. In Uruguay, they make some like those, but they have like powdered, they have sugar on top of it.
You know?
Ah, pan dulce.
It reminds me on how not perfect the pizza napoletana. You know, it's not a perfect shape. And this is the same.
The crazy part is I really didn't think that it was gonna be a solid like actual video.
You can definitely
informative, you know? This is informative. I'm learning.
This is art.
So good. This is good as is.
This is cinema.
You don't need anything else. You don't need
I think this is
you
my
don't
favorite.
need to dip it in milk because it's not dry. You know, there's the right amount of butter. It has a little bit of a vanilla taste to it. It is creamy kind of, but there's no cream inside, you know?
Fucking wall down.
The egg gives it.
Position is amazing.
It's so messy.
I'm
The
liking this video.
to know when you have a croissant, they come to you because they know there's going to be crumbs. The next one is Cédric Goulet Opera. Sorry for my French. I'm not French. Cédric Goulet Opera. So there's a huge line. So I asked the guy on the door, do they still have croissants?
Oh,
No more croissant. Okay. They said to come tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna come tomorrow morning. They finished all the so we left.
me the whole
We're
time.
not gonna know how to place them in the
I'm not
rain.
coming back.
Too much work for a croissant. I cannot judge it. So it's gonna be a question mark. I don't know. It's top 5. So it's because I only tried 5.
You only
so,
tried
yeah.
5, yeah.
It is easy. The not perfect shape makes it so tasty to me. I don't know why. It's buttery. It's flaky.
Wait, the one out? That's actually impressive.
All right, guys. That was a very
Yeah,
good
Pride.
experience trying the real coffee in Paris, and hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I see you soon.
I love this guy. Favorite human of all time. Oh my god, I love him so much.
Wow.
That was amazing. That's a masterpiece.
Right? Oh my god. He
That's
did.
amazing.
And this video, yeah, so and he just blew up off of this one video, I'm pretty sure, because he's got 8.6 million views on this video.
Oh my god.
And it's from a month ago, and it was like all over.
That's amazing.
Although he does have, he's probably been grinding for a while.
And this was probably kind of like Julie Nolke or whatever, how she didn't pop off until COVID.
Yeah,
but
'cause
she had been already doing shit.
he's got some videos with like 500,000 and 1 million, but I don't know if that's because I don't know if that's because he's been doing it. He's a YouTuber definitely, but I don't know if that's because if that either way, great for him. If he just popped on my radar, so
which makes sense with your artsy film background.
No, I just saw a post about it. I was like, this is brilliant.
Oh my
So I was
god!
like,
And he went to Naples. I think he's gonna make this a trend now. Wait, I want to see the Naples one now. All right, I'll watch it later.
Yeah. Even his older videos have, but like I said, I don't know if that's because.
Bro, he was in Paris and Naples at the same time as me.
Yeah.
Like exact. Like that's weird. That's weird.
That's a mixed connection.
Oh my god! We should have done some content, Luis.
Well, you were the one that. Oh yeah, Luis. That's how you meant. Let me just check this real quick. Get my closer going here. All right, good.
All right.
We made it through.
Yeah. We need to. We don't have no Names ways, right?
No, none.
Yeah, I think we finished along before the hiatus. Cool. Well, it's been great. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. Go watch the Sophia episode.
Yes, coming out for love. React show. Go watch me react to the full first episode.
I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this while I work tomorrow.
Yeah, do it, and then and then if you'd like to purchase, use code Sophia to get 10% off at checkout.
Code Sophia.
Yes. I got y'all. I got the hookup.
All right, we made it.
We made it. You tired? You sleepy?
Back. I'm good. I'm gonna. Fuck. I'm supposed to head to the gym right now.
Ooh, nice.
I like
before this.
I like night workouts.
Not gonna lie, they're kind of the best because they put you to sleep, right? You end up like so tired that you're like,
yeah.
A lot of people working out wakes you up. I'm like, it doesn't for me.
And the gym is empty. Well, empty-ish.
True. If I get a full-time job, I'm gonna have to start working out at nights.
Yeah, the best times. I mean, at the 24, obviously, the best times are the best nights to work out are Sundays, Sunday nights. Usually Sundays are pretty low. Sunday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday nights, especially at this gym because a lot of the meatheads and the fucking muscle dudes are out on Friday and Saturday nights. Obviously, that's why they work out all week. So it's usually pretty empty. Usually, most people, especially if it's like a party going out area, that's your Friday and Sunday nights at the gym are best.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't like going like at 10 in the morning or. I don't like it. I like taking my time, getting up there, getting after it.
Yeah, and I'll never be the 4 a.m., 5 a.m. workout people. I'm just not that person.
If somebody was if it was one of those memes where it's like, don't before you marry somebody, make sure they're not the type of family that runs 5Ks on like Thanksgiving morning and stuff like that.
Okay, maybe not. Yeah, not that. Definitely.
Is that a deal breaker for you?
Not the 5K, just because I did a 12K with obstacle courses and it turns out I loved it. Like I really had fun. My thing is consistency. So I like doing I was great in school for a reason. I love due dates. I love being competitive. I love having a task to do. My thing is not on a daily sense. So I it's hard for me to work out every day, but it's not hard for me to be like, I'm going to run a 12K in 3 months and we're going to fucking do it. You know what I mean? So I enjoy that. I do. Yeah. 5Ks are fun. They're fun. What about you? Is that a deal breaker? I think the morning workouts are a deal breaker for me because then you're going to be waking me up. That's
no. I think the main thing, and this is I don't like going to bed early. I always have a very active mind at night, so it helps me out. Like after being busy and because I think it's also because I got accustomed to like late nights being the only time that I had like time to myself. You know what I mean? Where I wasn't, even when I was taking my dad and stuff, it was that I got used to it, and I really like. Yeah. I really get, So for me, that's a natural. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here. We get it. It's gonna be real gay all month.
Hell yeah, gay. Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited for Pride. I joined a lesbian kickball league.
Yes.
So there's that. I'll let you know. I'll update you on the. I'll
Yeah.
update you.
I'd like to do some Pride events, or something like that.
Let's go to the. I want to go to the TJ Pride Festival or Pride Parade.
There's one.
There's one in TJ. Obviously, there's one here. I want to go to all of them.
But the
I already missed the LA
later,
one.
Right? San Diego is later in the year, right? It's
July. Yeah, that one's in July.
They do it July. All right, guys. Well, everybody, take it easy. We're back. We'll be streaming real consistently. Thank you for everybody that stopped by today. Peace out.
Thank you, guys. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Vamos, papá, hay que irnos. Me estoy aguantando desde que pusieron el domo.
Puedes esperar. Muchas personas trabajaron en esta película y solo quieren que te aprendas sus nombres de memoria.
Y yo quiero asegurarme de que ningún animal resultó lesionado durante la filmación de esta película.
¡Listo! ¡Uy, palomitas en el suelo! Oh.
Espera, parece que Maggie tiene algo que decir. No es su primera palabra.